Oh man, this is gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a fun day. We've got a premiere going on right now, and when the premiere is over, it will dump people into this. We have another Bambu, and as the Discord is putting it, am I gonna have a golden unit or a golden shower? uh, uh, I am still replying to comments and such on there, so um, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys are up to. We're just kind of hanging out until the premiere finishes, and then we're gonna get right into this. Oh man. Motiform Prototype is saying that they suspect there will be an SB06 Max later this year. That would actually be pretty cool. How's everyone doing today? I know it's a little bit weird. I'm going back and forth between two different streams. Duff is here, Ronnie is here, Allison is here, Jelly Bomb is here, Chris Catlett is here, 3D Medic is here. I know Will is here, but I don't know if Will's able to comment. Will, you should be able to comment. Sebastian says they're leaving. It's weird because I'm like paying attention to two different streams. Skydown is here. D-Wit is here. Shotgunner 5609, how's it going? Kit is here. The SV06 Neo Pro Mark II Super Max. Oh, the naming schemes. The naming schemes. Bit on Sound says, so we're gonna get a grape this time or more lemons. Yeah, I read that wrong the first time. Yeah. But if you guys go to the regular video, you can see the awesome drawing of Victoria that I had made, and it is wonderful, and I love it. But yeah, what do you guys think? You know what? Let's do a poll. Let's run a poll. Is that how I do it? Oh yeah, poll. All right, we're gonna ask a poll here. Is this one gonna have issues, or is it gonna be just fine? I'm curious to see what you guys think. 3D Medic Vince says afternoon. Ronnie saying Karate has a K1 announcement on the page. That's the tax form I have to file, so I'm definitely not buying that. It'd be like buying a W2 printer. You don't want to buy a W2 printer. Bad naming scheme. Bad naming scheme. Jelly Bomb's asking how everyone's doing. I'm doing good. I hope the rest of you are doing good. Vince Wall's asking if I'm going to be at Remurf. Yes. Booked the plane tickets the other day. So Remurf is happening. That is happening. We will be there. I don't know about don't know if we're going to Murph yet. But Remurf and Earth, so the East Coast Rap Festival and Rocky Mountain Rap Festival are all happening. Ronnie says, I bet Grant missed the G. I did miss the G in that comment. Bill on Sound says, fire pole or strip pole? Well, you know, I'm not taking clothes off. It's too damn cold here. It's like, yeah, it's 58 Fahrenheit. It's basically frozen here, okay? Like, don't get me wrong. I will prefer 58 over 90. So, like, you know, better of two evils, but, you know. DeWitt says it's going to be fine. The chances of getting 2 lemons in a row is very slim. I have faith in Bambu. You know, I'd like to as well. Okay, I think everyone's here. I think the people from... Okay, cool, we got it. Everyone from the main video is here. Haha, it worked! Love it when a plan comes together. Kit says, every printer, even Prusa, not a shill, I don't own one yet, has issues. For those of you that might notice, there is an addition to the set out here. For those of you that know the basic size of that, know what's in there. And for those in our Discord, know exactly what's in there because someone decided to send me something to put on the set. And that's what it is. So, yeah. I am excited, but there's like part of me that's really torn about this because if I do have another lemon, God bless, it's going to be a problem. People are really going to start questioning my ethics. They already have. So that's why we're going to be doing an unboxing, a test, and all of that shit live. Because I'm not going to bother with... I'm not going to bother with the ability for people to say, oh, this, that, or the other thing, you know, there's this problem, that problem, whatever. So I love how the poll is pretty much dead even. 52% yes, 48% no. You guys really don't have faith. I mean, I don't either, but it's just interesting. Winslow says, afternoon, Grant, probably not 11 since it's a replacement. And no, you will be public with the replacement. Well, I will say the packaging is different. My original one didn't have plastic handles. They've now got plastic handles on it. And if it did, I don't remember them. The box is in better shape, so that's a plus. But, you know, they've made significant changes to this machine since it first came out. And that was evidenced by the new toolhead boards that I got for my machine. Real Samprani says, if this one is bad, we mud wrestle at Murph. I might not be going to Murph, but only if we mud wrestle for dollar bills. Because that, and then we donate them all to the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation. Because otherwise, I'm in. You know, let's put some money on this, Sam. Okay, if we're gonna do something stupid, let's film it for content and then have people like throw money at us like we're at a club, if you will. That would just be funny. I've done dumb things. I'm totally down for it. Winslow says, make it rain. Make it rain for Sanjay. I don't know if E3D would be down for that, but I feel like E3D would be down for that. The kind of shenanigans I've seen them get away with and do, I think they'd be down for it. All right. I'm going to get the thing on the stool here. We're going to get it opened up, and then we're going to see. Sam says he's in anytime. See, if we're doing it for the freaking children. If we're doing it for charity, it's not weird anymore. It's fundraising. See, that's the trick. If you make it about charity, it's not weird anymore. No, it's still weird. Oh, let's see. What's the cost to go to Murph? Crowdfunding to see live stream creds mud wrestling. You know, I don't know. The problem is Murph is in the middle of nowhere. Literally, it is in Goshen, Indiana. And if you look up where Goshen, Indiana is, there is nothing. And, like, going out to Rocky Mountain, I can go visit people in Denver. I've got family out there. Amber's got family out there. We're going to spend a couple of extra days out in the city after the event. And, you know, I'll let our Discord know where we're going to be. So if anyone is staying longer at that event, you guys can come and hang out with us. We're going to go to like the zoo and the botanical gardens and stuff because I've never been out there, and Amber has quite a few times and wants me to experience some of that. Geek Toy Box says, fly to Chicago and drive in with me and Justin. Man, I don't know yet. I don't know. I would prefer to go to the Sanjay Mortimer Rap Festival. I think that's a little bit, you know, I think I'd rather save my money for that instead. So, yeah, guys, get your votes in. Right now, it's 52% no with 48% yes. That is way too close. But this is why we're doing this thing live. So let me move this thing. Okay, I get stuff. Okay, pro tip: Bambu. The handles, while they're nice because the box won't rip, if you don't take out the inner piece of the handle, it catches your fingers and it hurts. So, hi, I build packaging for companies all the time. This is like part of my part of the business here at 3D Musketeers. Mods, I hope you all are here because I have a feeling this might get it might be an interesting stream. I don't have a ton of time. I only got a few hours today, but should be enough for us to get this thing out and get it working. Sam said, yeah, Chicago. I'll bring the pool. People will bring the mud. Otherwise, Oxford, I'm there too. Well, of course you're going to be in Oxford. If we can get out to the Sanjay Mortimer Rep Rap Festival, and it is okay with E3D, I will live stream shaving my head there. What we'll do is we will cut my hair here and donate it. So all that we can cut, we'll donate. And I'll bring a pair of trimmers, or I guess we can get trimmers out there. And I will let the team at E3D shave my head for charity. And the top 3 donors will get to choose what goes into what's left of my hair. And we will film videos with it. Not many. And I will probably shave full bald before I fly back, because knowing this community, someone's going to end up putting a penis on my head. So, you know, whatever. I'm down for it though. If we can raise over 15 grand, you can go after the beard too. Cause all of this will just grow back, and I am totally okay, to get rid of that and just let it grow back if we can do it and raise money to do it. That will be my, my goal. Because I want to see some awesome money put into the Sanjay Mortimer Foundation and be able to help kickstart some of the things that they want to do there. Because I wholeheartedly believe in what they do. I believe in Sanjay, and while I never got to meet the guy in person, I spent over 3.5 hours interviewing him one-on-one, and it was one of the more memorable conversations that I've ever had in this industry. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. Comments are flowing in. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here because this is an interesting one. 66 votes. Wait, we need 3 more votes on the poll. Can we get 3 more votes on the poll? I'm going to end it once we hit 69 votes because nice. And then we'll go. Justin Miller says, how much for a full body wax? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Real Separate says, I like the boxes that have the sticker covering the GL on the box. What are you talking about? I don't know the GL that... Whatever. I'm just going to trust. All right, ending the poll. All right, 49-51 with 69. Are you guys kidding me right now? 69 votes, and it's basically a dead even race. I love this. I love this community. You guys are awesome. 3D Experiment says, I demand a recount. Yeah, I don't understand how it's 50% and 49%. There's clearly 1% that's missing. Aaron says, I've been waxed a few times. Not that bad. You know, Aaron, I'll take your word for it. But no. Wait a minute. Really? Bambu! Shame on you guys. You went from a nice closed cell foam to cheap-ass polystyrene. Come on, guys. There are places to cut corners, but stop using polystyrene. Seriously, stop using polystyrene in your shipping. This is, in my opinion, not acceptable. I am not a fan of this. I mean, nothing I can do about it, but I don't like it. Same kind of packaging, and yes, I keep all my packaging. I always do that. Amber hates that about me. I still have the boxes from a computer that I built in 2014. I should probably get rid of those, though. All right. Well, I hate polystyrene, and I'm sure there's more at the bottom. They used white closed cell foam previously, so I don't like that. That is a cost-saving measure that I'm not okay with. That upsets me. So, no bueno. No bueno there. Fastest click in the West. Jeez. All right, well, guys, don't forget to like the stream as well. We got 76 people here hanging out concurrently and only 20 likes. We got to get that one sorted. All right. I will say this whole using the tape to get it out of a box, brilliant. Brilliant. This is a nice thing. I wish there was a way to open it from the bottom, but this is one of the better ways to do it. But as somebody with a bad back, you know. Kit says, sorry, Grant, the closed cell foam are only for the special machines for the non-critical influencers. Oh, I guess we'll have to ask about that. If other machines that are shipping have polystyrene or not, because maybe that is how... Huh. I didn't think about that, because it is pretty tough to redo packaging. It's pretty expensive, too. All right, let's get this heavy girl out of here. Oh, God. Feel that one in the morning. All right. We only need this, which is fine. We don't need anything else in there. Oh, interesting. They use the white, closed cell, open cell phone, whatever it is at the bottom. So there's that. Sam Prentice. Gosh darn sock puppets. Yeah. I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, interesting. So they've only changed it at the top. The bottom is still fine. Yeah, John, Sam's good. Sam is good. He's a troll, but he's good. We like Sam. Sam's a good guy. And besides, I have a scan of Sam, which means if he does do me dirty, I could do him dirty too. I have control of your body. That's a terrible way to say it. All right. The box was dirty, but that's not on Bambu. All right, let's get this thing out. He says I'm British. Also a troll. I love you, Sam. You're a good man. You're a good man. All right, let's see. Okay. Just cutting the bag open, it looks like. Wait till I get you in the pool, Grant. Oh, gosh. The best part is, I'd be so down for that, but the amount of, that boy ain't right that we get from that little stunt would just be hilarious. It's nice. Really dull. I gotta look at sharpening with me. Was the quick start guide taped to the top last time? There is now a quick start guide taped to the top. I don't know if there was. They're using different hardware now, too. So much of this has changed. Okay. Bambu, how often are you guys iterating these machines? Because this is like a whole different world. Are these UL listed? I never checked that last time. They're not UL listed. So these wouldn't even be approved by insurance carriers. By the way, Bambu, if you want to get your machines approved to be in businesses by insurance carriers, you're going to need UL listing. And yes, it's expensive. And yes, it is a racket. But welcome to the United States. This is the way that we do things, unfortunately. All right. We got the quick start guide, which probably not going to read that. Although, I guess if I don't, I'll get yelled at. Warning! The AMS board spooled with a width of 50 to 68 millimeters. Y'all missed by not allowing it to go to 69. But we're going to end up doing a Hydra AMS. I know. Everybody was so surprised by me saying that. This is just... Alright, we'll keep this out. No big deal. Alright. What else we got going on? Is there a model number on the back? No. No, there's not. Oh, yeah, there is. PF001-P. PF001-P. 3D Experiments asked if I print out a serial number yet. No. Nope, haven't done that. Oh, man. I love you guys. You guys are great. See, the bulk majority of people that come and hang out on our streams are just here to have fun, right? Like, Sam is here to have fun and poke fun at me, which is totally acceptable. 100% acceptable. If you're just here to be a jerk, though, not acceptable. Sam, though. The Real Sam Prentice is a good guy, and if you guys aren't subscribed to The Real Sam Prentice, y'all better fix that nonsense, because Sam's a good guy, great content creator. Go check out his channel. Mods, toss a link to it. I'm going to leave the plastic on for now, because I just don't feel like removing it at the moment. We're not going to need that for a minute. All right, let's bring you closer to the middle. This is all the same. One little piece of polystyrene, that's still the same. Get out. Thank you. Our box. Same. The dry pack, which is probably a hardened brick of nothing. Same. AMS. Dirty. Interesting. Okay. Looks all right so far. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to spot differences before we get too far into it. So far, other than the change of foam on the outside and some of the screws on the backside, the machine appears to be roughly the same. All right, we'll have to take off the screws. Let's get the front glass open. Super Karas says, I came here to learn but stayed for the degens. It's true. Our Discord is a lot of fun. And they've been having a lot of fun the past few days. Is Maker Viking here? He is here! But he says he only follows the fake Sam Prentice. I mean, same. Oh, I also only follow the fake Sam Prentice. I hear it's better than the real one. Nah, Sam's a good guy. Seriously. I can't say enough good things about him. The dude makes crazy good content. Just did a droid in 4 days on an army of P1Ps. Like, quality friggin' work. Alright. How do you come off now? I'm telling you, man. The whole fact of my life here, getting stuff off is always complicated. Stop it! I swear. Come on. I've been following the Facebook community, and we'll see. Why does Grant wear a polo shirt? Does he even play polo? No. I've always just worn collared shirts, just something that I prefer. I do wear t-shirts from time to time, like in the Wednesday video, so I was wearing a t-shirt. But a lot of times, that's when I run out of polo shirts. Even further, I've got a bunch of embroidered company polos. That's a thing that we do. Let's see. We got our sticker plates, which we will never use because they don't work very well. Well, they all just fell anyway, so it doesn't matter. Where's my old PEX plate? Oh, I bet the PEX plate was there. We don't need it, though. We're not going to be testing the PEX plate. All right, let's get the tools out of the bin here. Amber says, finish reading the polo shirt. Yeah, I'm not finished reading the polo shirt comment, Amber. I can read it. That's why I didn't continue to read. Why is it Amber is also trolling me right now? Why? All right, we don't need the power cord because I already have one up here. but I will put it back there. We've got disclaimer and safety guidelines. No. Let's see. Is that a glue stick? Did the other one come with a glue stick? And did I forget to return a glue stick? Hope not. That was probably the hardest part of packing up the machine, was to make sure that I had packed up everything that they sent me. Because I want to return everything that was sent. Alright, we got lube. Lubricant grease. Some extra screws. Hey, we got extra screws now! Let's go! That's good. Good job on Bambu, unless I missed the extra screws last time too. Just a total possibility. The full comment is gold. Of course the full comment is gold, but I'm trying not to poke the bear. Like, I continue to avoid the bear, and that is my preference. My preference is to continue to avoid the bear. Alright. Spare point 4. Screws and glue and stuff for it. Goes into the bin. We have the screen, and we have the cables. It's funny because, like, here with the paper, right, this is an attention to being more environmentally friendly. But then they do stuff like the polystyrene. It's like, oh, okay, maybe not. You need to return the box to the glue. You need to return the box to return the glue stick. You know. Yeah, that whole conundrum with Lightspeed was like, guys, come on. Lightspeed, come on. Be an adult about it. You can be mad at Bambu all you want. You were the one that threw away the material, right? I wholeheartedly support Bambu in charging him $1,300 extra. It's the right move to do. It's the right business move to do. All right, screen time. Probably doing this out of order, but honestly, the order's probably not all that big of a deal. Unless that's how they're going to invalidate my warranty. I doubt it. I know that Will is here, so Will's watching me. I always feel like Bambu is watching. Oh. I'm not a singer, but I still do that shit. I don't know why. Tom Bo asks, is this the new one? Yes, it is. Welcome to the unboxing of the second electric Bambugaloo. That is our editor, Andrew, on that one. We have weird staff, man. We have weird staff. All right, let's get this AMS out of here. Kit says, I found it funny when the one guy that basically turned into a Bambu shill then was complaining about what he was required to do when he had to return one and didn't have everything needed. It's like some people really only support the companies that pay them. It's like some people only care about companies that notice them. I don't care either way. I would love to get paid by companies. Currently, E3D is the only company that has ever given us money, and they're like a $5 or $10 patron on our Patreon. And if that is enough to sway my decision as to be nice or mean about E3D, that says a lot more about me than it says about them. And while a lot of people might disagree with me, which is totally fair, right? Everyone has the right to an opinion. I think most people can say that I've been a pretty straight shooter on this. Have I been, you know, a little, what's the term? Emotional about it? Yeah, of course. It's $1,600, man. That's a shitload of money. But I think I've been fair. I don't think I've been unnecessarily mean or anything like that. All right. Let's see. Why are there so many pieces of PTFE? Oh my gosh, are they supplying spare PTFE now? There's all this spare PTFE. This was not in the... Like, look, there's all these little spare pieces of PTFE. That was not in the original. So they're absolutely making pretty serious design changes. Just looking to see if I can see if anything's been used. Just to kind of verify whether or not we have a brand new unit. D-Wade says I've been mature. Mature? Yeah, that might be giving me a little too much credit. I've certainly been straight about it, right? I don't believe I'm blowing anything up more than it needs to be. I'm not making a mountain out of a molehill. I'm making a mountain out of a mountain. Another thing. Oh, you guys can't see it. We'll show you in a bit. If someone has an X1 carbon available, can you check the poop chute for me? And see if there is a piece of metal at the top of the poop chute. Because there is a piece of metal at the top of my poop chute. Which I don't remember from the other one. PTFE is your crack. Yeah, I'm told that the PTFE does wear out pretty quickly, which makes sense. It is a wear item. It's a wear item on any printer. And it's why we recommend that you keep PTFE around, right? It's why I say go get cap tube. Spend the money on cap tube. It's worth it. This is a different board again. Holy shit, Bambu. How many iterations of one board are you guys going to have? Hold on. Let me get the other boards that they sent me. The previous boards, because they're different again. How many iterations is this machine going to go through? It's also, coincidentally, where I store my lemons. Yeah, these boards are different. A revision a day, keep the doctor away, Worst Peter says. Guys, come on. Okay, this is the P1P stuff thing. Will was a nice guy and had them kick me some extra boards. He's like, you're going through some stuff. Let me kick you some extra boards. Except it was all for the P1P. Wait, is this all just the P1P stuff? Where's the X? Oh! That stuff is up here. Right. I forgot that I put it up there. Okay. This is where I keep the P1P spares that I don't have a printer for. All right, let me get the webcam in here. Give me just a second. Okay, webcam time. Let's see. Where is that tool headboard? I guess this is it? Yeah. So this is the tool headboard that I have. I don't know if the camera's going to focus on it, but that is a different board. So I don't know. I don't know. Will said he had to join so he could chat. That shouldn't be the thing. This is not a subscriber-only thing. It is, well, it's not paid subscriber only. It is, you must be a subscriber for 1 minute. Will, if you just, if you refresh, it will probably work. The boards have changed again. That's so weird. I don't understand that many revisions, but I'm not in the business of hardware, right? Well, I guess I kind of am. It is subscriber-only chat. It should be. It should be subscriber-only chat with a 1 minute delay on it. Because if it's not, I'm going to change that, because it needs to be. Yeah, it is. It still says that it is. Okay. I'm not going that crazy. I'm being pinged in Discord. Give me just a second. Okay. Yeah, the piece of metal is in other ones as well. All right. Yeah, subscriber only and a 1 minute delay to prevent spam. That is correct. it's you have to be subscribed for 1 minute before you're able to comment. So I'm sorry, Will. That shouldn't. Huh. That's really weird. I don't know why. Well, welcome. I guess I can make you a mod. Yeah, so, that's a blame YouTube thing, so I guess Will had some problems. I'm sorry, dude. Pierre H says, why am I getting ads during a live stream? Ask YouTube that. That's not me. But thank you for your contribution to helping this not lose me a ton of money. But yeah. Yeah, YouTube is now starting to put ads during a live stream without the content creator choosing to do it. So, Maker Viking says, YouTube being buggy? No, impossible. Yeah, no, it's definitely possible. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of people here that are subscribers. We do have 101 people here and only 43 likes. We should be fixing that. And if you guys do want to support the insanity that occurs here on this channel, you can go over to Patreon, YouTube channel members, and now we have a PayPal option that gets you into our Discord. So if you do want to come hang out with the rest of the crew, which they will tell you is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Sun Turtle Camper says ads are not cool. Well, they might not be cool for you, but it's how I make money. So I'm not too concerned about ads. They exist so that we can make pennies on the dollar for what we invest into this channel. Like, YouTube channels are not a very profitable source. I will also be curious to see what am I thinking of? I will be curious to see if the firmware is updated. So let's get this thing plugged in and turned on, because we need to do that first. We got to move the bed up. Let's get the foam out of the way. Well, no, I guess we don't, because it's not going to let me do that. So just do it this way, I guess. Oh, the layer fan is new too. The auxiliary fan is totally new. It's a different fan than what my old one was. I really should take better photos, because I know these things are different. I just don't have a great way to Will says pretty sure the firmware won't be super new. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. All right, the machine's going to ask me about Wi-Fi. We're skipping that because we're not doing that. During it, we're just going to blindly agree to the TOS. We are not going to give any data. And we're going to let it calibrate. Cool plate looks different too. Could be wrong. Cool plate looks a little bit different. Let me... I'm going to move the printer closer to the center here. Get this spool out of the way. Yeah, cool. Okay. All right. Worst Peter says, yay, YouTube Premium gang. Hey, YouTube Premium gives great ad spend. Oh, right. Hey, there are screws I got to take out. Right. Got to take out those screws first. The Z-axis ain't going to move, Grant. Didn't take the screws out. Didn't take the screws out. No problem. It's funny, because I read that and I didn't do it. Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Can somebody with a Bambu, I'm not breaking it again, but Can somebody with a Bambu take a picture of the Z-axis bearings for me? The ones at the top of the lead screws? That would be really curious, because I am pretty certain they have gone with a smaller bearing. It used to be a 608. It's not a 608 anymore. I thought I could have sworn it was a 608. Well, that's back there now. Can I get it? I can feel it. Well, there you go. All right. Now the print bed is free. It's not an Uncle Jesse moment. Ashley Williams says, I don't see any difference between premium and regular YouTube other than no ads. That is literally the difference. It seems quieter now, too. Interesting. Yeah, if someone can send me the image of their top bearings in their Bambu, because now it's a 625. I could have sworn it was a 608 previously. And yes, with premium, creators still do get a cut, which is great. Skipping that. Skipping it. Printer needs to calibrate, no problem. Calibration may take several minutes. Calibrate. All right. I can take these back now. I'm taking these. These are mine. Is all the foam out? Yeah, all the foam's out. All right. Don't miss that sound. I'll tell you that much. Interesting. Boy, there have been a lot of hardware changes. Huh. Weird. Sun Turtle Camper says, I love ad blocker. God's gift to YouTube. I get that you like ad blocker, but when you do run ad blocker, creators like myself, Sam, and others, we don't get paid. And if you are going to be using ad block, my request is that you support the creators that you watch some other way. A lot of us work very hard for the work that we produce, that we give away. And it would be great if we could get a little cut of that. I am curious to know why you went from 608s to 625s, though. This appears to be quieter than the last machine, so credit where it's due. Oh, she's moving! Gosh! Sounds like the bedside table at your mom's house. Got him! Was it really in the quick start guide? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Not putting the spool holder on. Not downloading the Bambu Handy. Damn, I feel like I'm owed one at this point. Shit. 3D Experiments asks, what's the most direct way with the lowest fees to support creators like yourself? PayPal right now has the lowest fees. But on PayPal, we only have the $10 tier. It's linked in the description if you do want to support us. But PayPal is the lowest. Patreon takes like, I think 12%, something like that. I prefer Patreon over YouTube channel members personally. It's just easier. But I don't know. Raphael says, curious to see if the fans will be quieter now. Buddy, I don't know. It all depends if this machine is any good. If this is another lemon, there's going to be problems. So, we'll see what happens. Kit says, I wonder how many hardware revisions the printer from a certain Czech company will have within 6 months after they start shipping their new printer. It won't be as many times as the X1. Prussia's doing a lot of beta testing. I know over half a dozen beta testers with the XL. Unfortunately, I am not one of those people. And there have been amazing things that have come from those betas. So, that's pretty great. Real Sam Prentice says, get back to your ender. Yeah. Hate enders, man. Like, come on, Creality. Get it together. You can do better. Will asks, my aux fan is now screwed in. Yes, my original one was also screwed in. I know this because I printed off the support for it before checking. So yeah, my aux fan has been screwed in the entire time. Both printers. Whoops. Okay, start printing. Great. Yay, we're done. Well, I can tell you all of those things are wrong. It says my heat bed is at 18, or my hot end is at 18, my heat bed is at 14, and the chamber is at 24. All of those numbers are incorrect. Every single one of those numbers is incorrect. Let's get a glue stick. Put glue down because apparently we still live in the early 2000s. And we have to put glue on flexible plates. Yes, I'm salty about that. Let's get our top panel. Like, come on. Make better plates. Just make better plates. Let's see. Kit says, yes, they're not having their customers do beta testing. They're having actual beta testers, which in my opinion is a good thing. They have people that are also customers. So they have customer. I know of a singular customer that is a beta tester who is not a experienced beta tester. So all the others, though, are proper. Well, the ones that I know are all proper experienced beta testers. In fact, if you guys watch Maker Deck, you might have seen an XL on there and not realized it. Okay, let's get this thing out of here. I still really liked the glass. I think the glass is a nice touch. It's a little unnecessary, but it's a nice touch. So, all right. Let me see where this printer sits in my frame. I want to push it to the side here. Because I want to turn on the webcam instead. We got to do some cable work here. Took me forever to set up my printers to get them calibrated correctly, Glenn Larson said. Chris Gatlow says it's Florida. If it was 18, I'd be wearing a winter coat. It is currently like 59, 60 degrees outside. So for Florida, it's pretty chilly. We now have to plug in all of our cables. And I forget the exact way the cables need to go in. So I assume that is in the quick start guide. Okay. Beautiful. And the cable's all plugged in. Look, I didn't lose the cables this time. I know, I'm proud of me too. We take this and we stick it into the filament buffer. Excuse me? Is that as far as you go? Oakley dokley. I'm gonna load into... What do you guys think? Let's load into slot 2. Let's load into slot 2. Larry says, I still think Bambu kicked the door open in the industry, and it will continue to evolve and get better. From their initial offering, they did an awesome job, in my opinion. I think they've done a pretty terrible job, but that's just me. My experience in business, calling the exact problems that they're dealing with, and the way that they're dealing with them, I'm not a huge fan of. The hardware iterations should have occurred during a beta stage, which I don't believe ever occurred. I believe that what they're doing, this whole idea of, faster printers and all of that, amazing for the industry, and will do nothing but further the industry, right? We as consumers win. But I believe that this machine has had a bit of a false start, to say the least. I think an extra 3 to 4 months of QA and QC would have gone a long way into making sure that every one of these things, or quite a few more of them, get to people without problems. But that's coming from someone who does this kind of thing all the time too. Tab A goes into slot B. Okay. All right. Yeah, setting fans without ball bearings. Don't even get me started. Oh, there it goes. This is your spool. Spin the damn spool. Holy crap. Guys. Like, that's the AMS. What the hell is all over my filament? No, that's just the filament. Okay, sure. Whatever, man. I can't. All right, let's load some filament here. Yeah, can someone check their Bambus and see if it is a 608 or 625 on the Z? Because I'm pretty certain they were 608s previously. Sam Prentice said he had a meeting today with a company talking about their new printers. Soon as it was an i3 with Clipper, I was like, I'm out. Yeah, there's enough i3s out there. It's time to move away from that. It's time to move away from that. 120 people, 60 likes. We got to solve that problem, guys. Like the streams and all of those things. I'm being told that the styrofoam was for weight savings. It wasn't much weight savings. Don't know what to say about that one, though. Woo, my phone's going crazy. Just making sure we don't have any BS. All right. Let's switch over to the webcam. There you go. I know, it's a bit of a weird angle. Oh, dude, I wonder. I think we'll bring back out the alcohol bottle And everybody loved so much previous streams because it's like the perfect height to get a camera to the machine. Are you gonna poop? Yay, baby's first poop. I got it. Seems clean. The things you say with these printers, right? Like, Andrew Roddick says, go fast and break things is a poor iterative design engineering practice. I agree. Geek Toybox says, what do you think if Prusa releases the Mark IV? That would be an i3 by definition. They're going to have to make a lot of changes to the Mark III platform to keep it relevant if they choose to remain in the i3. I don't know. Prusa's going to have to pull all their hats out. Every stop on that pipe organ. I want every stop pulled out. If you think you can get away in 2023 or above with a freaking i3. I really don't think that it makes sense. I see the Benchy, but I'm also looking to see what other new models we have on here. All right, let's do the Benchy. No. Guys. Really? It's going to force me to use slot 1. Oh, well, I don't know. Will it? It should work in slot 2. Right? Yeah, it's gotta. It's gotta. Right? I don't know. We'll see. Will says, to be honest, I'm not sure. Well, Will, we're gonna find out. It will force slot 1. Well, too bad. I'm in slot 2. I loaded slot 2. Slot 2 is loaded because it pooped. If 1 is empty, it should work. 1 is empty. There's nothing else in there. When I do monofilament and leave it default, MMU forces slot 1. I haven't seen any way to change the default slot in MMU. Pretty sure MMU is getting an update too, which is good. John Sir says, let's hope Grant doesn't get bamboozled again. Larry says, so you're in the wrong hole. Yeah, well, you know, they give you 4. It's hard to choose. Skydown says you can choose the slot in the computer app. I'm sure you can, but I ain't using it. Don't care. Because I am using the machine as it ships. If they decide not to ship a machine that has the options on it, that's on them. Not on me. I guess AMS slot 1 has ran out. Really? Go to hell. So stupid. So stupid. Like, come on, guys. Do better. Do better. Whoop! I dropped you guys. Sorry. Oh, I also clicked turning on something else. There. We're back to the webcam. All right. Retry. Ignore that. While we're at it, let's see if we can figure out what it's got. This is firmware 1.03. So that is our current thing. Oh, no SD card. All right, let me go get an SD card since I do have one. 1.04.01. Yeah, well, hey, this is what they ship it with. This is what you get. You get what it ships with. I'm not updating firmware. It's not happening. Especially not on a live stream. I'm not sure why the built-in models are so hard-coded to slot 1. If I had the answer, Will. I don't know, man. I don't know. Have you prepped the bed with glue? I did prep the bed with glue, which I still think is ridiculous, but I did prep the bed with glue. We good? Okay. The SD card's not required. I have the 64 gig that I put in the other one. I should probably just go get it when the printer starts running. Ronnie says, damn, Grant always dropping us. You want to give us a concussion? No, man. I don't kink shame, but if that's what you're into, go for it, you know? I'm not going to complain. 130 concurrent viewers. Thank you all for hanging out. Enjoying whatever weirdness this is going to be. And the other funny thing, Ronnie says, why the F prep the bed with glue? It advertises the magic super duper auto bed leveling blah blah should print without glue with ease. I agree, but hey, you know, whatever. Mr. M. Don says, I'm just here to watch you burn your finger. That was last stream. Yeah, PA Dog says, can we see the Z bearings that have changed? Yeah, it's easiest to see. Oh, this camera's gonna do a good job, but it looks like a 608, but it's a 625 with a sleeve on it. So if you have a Bambu, send me a picture. If you're in our Discord, just at me. If you're not in our Discord, DM it to me on Twitter, and I'll be curious because I would like to figure out what the deal is. Ooh, Prusa just showed a behind the scenes of their electronics line that they brought in-house. Gotta love that. The Nocturnus with the $5 super chat says, still waiting to see a lemon come out on a first try. You know, if it properly moved the files like I want it to, I would be able to print a lemon, but it doesn't properly move the files, so I can't print a lemon unless I connect the stupid thing to my network. So, Travis Albert says, ripped the sticker off my Prusa last night, forgot glue, PETG sticks hard. I have never had this issue. We use Windex. We wipe the bed with Windex before every print. That's what I use. And it works great. Works amazing. Glenn Larson says the new size bearing is weight savings and shipping. Will is telling me to check my Twitter DMs. You slide into them DMs, Will? I know he is. You also have a 625. Okay. I could have sworn that my original Bambu was a 608. I wonder if I've got footage of it somewhere. Huh. Now I'm going to go back to my Google Photos and see if I can find it. Because that would be pretty cool to figure out. Because I'm like dead certain it was. There might have. Well, not even. No, my original was 625s. I can see it in the video. I thought they were going to be 608s. All right, I'm wrong. No problem. Okay. We are running our pooping test. JB said, have I tried Windex on the Bambu? I have, but I really only ever use my PEX plate. And as soon as this sprint's done, I'm putting the damn PEX plate back on it. Because it is a superior sheet to these crappy sticker-based cool plates. I prefer the PEX sheet. Although I feel bad, I was talking to Jonathan Levi. We were on a Zoom call, just hanging out. I was getting to know the guy. Just trying to see if he's, you know, if he's around for long term, if he's here to make some money and leave, you know what I mean? And he took a part off his boron and just tore the PEX plate. I felt so bad. I was bummed. Yeah, love my PEX plate. Beating the hell out of it, too. Still runs like a hot damn. Alright, let's see. How are you going to print? Here. Bring you guys up with me. Not bad. Okay, first layer. Give it like an 8.5 out of 10. What are you gonna do it? Let's see let's see what you're thinking. You thinking? Yeah, you're thinking. All right. Now, to be clear, this worked totally fine when we did it the first time too. So there is that. John says my tip for PETG adhesion is not to print PETG. I love PETG, man. Haganatic says, doesn't Windex leave behind a thin layer and that's why it releases PETG? I assume that's why it does. I don't know, man. 312 Workshop says, hey, Grant, missed the stream today. Fingers crossed you got a good one to replace the lemon. You and me both, man. You and me both. Grant has been detected immediately malfunction. Well, it's not on my network yet. It can't talk back to the mothership, so it has no idea that I am Grant. I gotta get a better webcam for out here. That's the next step is to get a better camera here. Oh, wait a minute. I have a plan. Hold on. Oh, you guys are about to get upgraded. I'll put you on an arm. Yeah. All right, hold on. I got a plan here. Got a plan. We're removing you. I'm putting you on a magic arm so I can place you wherever I want. Hey now. Uh-oh. The phone's ringing. I'm gonna have to call him back. Sorry. Sorry, Deuteronomy. Can't take that call on a stream. I know who you are. Your parts are in the mail, like I told you yesterday. I don't know why you keep calling me, but your parts are in the mail. They may be watching. Hey, if he's watching, that's fine. I took his parts to the post office 2 days ago. Alright, you guys are getting upgraded to a magic arm. Jeez. Okay. Alright, let's try main with webcam. Ha! Look at that! Way more better! Magic arms, let's go! Content creators need these arms. They're amazing. I have so many of them in different lengths and such. They're great. Is it Bambu calling? No, this is a client who we did some custom jewelry pieces for. Chris Catlin knows because he helped on the supporting of it, which is pretty awesome. Okay. What's going on? Why is Chris Catlett? Oh yeah, Chris, I have pictures. I'll post them in the Discord tonight. What's wrong with the built-in camera? It is connected via the internet, which I don't have this thing on yet. So, not happens. Real Semprina says, yeah, they shake everything. The rumor is that the X and Y has the same power as a swan's wing and can easily break your arm. I am so confused. I just asked about the corgi print from the Anchor Make. It did good, but I accidentally ripped one of the legs pulling it off the bed. So the corgi print came out good. It wiggles and shakes, and that corgi came out good. No complaints. Corgi works. Put the corgi, or stay on the clock, or put it on the clock. I gotta wind that clock at some point too. Derivative asks, are any of the fans running? It's so quiet. That's a good question. Because, yeah, it is really quiet. I don't think the back fan is running. You find out. No. The exhaust fan is not running. That chamber fan thing is not running. She's screaming, though. I've got the original orange Benchy here, so we'll have to compare the two orange Benchies together. Mission complete there. He's confused. I mean, Sam, it's not that difficult to confuse me. We should know this. I forget how just bloody fast these printers are. It's disgusting. You might need to shut the door. No, you want to open the door, then get on the floor, and then everybody walks the dinosaur. Come on, you should know that. It's not running, but is it supposed to be? You know, that's a great question. Let's find out. No, it's not. It's not supposed to be running. It's off. Okay, so Bambu can leave PLA off, but I can't. And yes, the fan inside the chamber is at 70%, the aux fan. Just insane how fast that thing is. Hey, Grant didn't date himself. That's an evergreen meme. Yeah. Yeah. It's faster on 240 volt. No, it's not. That's not how switch mode power supplies work. That's funny. That's a good one, though. John Stern says, good job, he's dating himself because no one would want to date him after comments like that. Hey, my bad jokes and bad dancing is how Amber noticed me, so clearly I'm doing alright, okay? Actually, the bed heats faster on 240. Are you serious? Damn it, Will! Whose side are you on? We need to troll. If Sam is trolling us, we gotta troll him back. Sam, were you trolling and you ended up being right, or did you actually know this was a thing? I am on the fact side. You know, I can't argue with that. But it'd be a lot funnier if we were just here to troll Sam Prentice back. Yeah, if it is AC, it would then theoretically be double the speed. Well, now I'm really curious. So the other thing I'm going to be looking at with these machines is heat bed deflection. There have been quite a few complaints that I've been seeing regarding the flatness of the bed itself, and that Bambu is aware that the beds have a bow in them. And while the auto compensation, all that fixes it, it does mean your first layer is bowed, which for vast majority of what people do, it's not a problem. But if you are going to be doing a lot of prints that need to fit together, that have a large surface area, that could be a problem. So, going to be looking on that one as well. Duff says 3-phase is next. I'm down. Super Caro says it would have been funny if Bambu trolled you and also sent you a P1P with lemon panels. You know, Will, honestly, that would have been hilarious and been one of the funniest unboxings. Will, I am still open to that. That would be funny as hell. That would be funny as hell. Marissa Prentice says that's why more people in the US are having issues over in the UK. Oh, okay. You know what they say, curiosity killed the Grant, Big Jano says. Yeah, well, you know. Mitso Level says, so if we put 3-phase 240, no. 3-phase 480. Yeah, the good stuff. The good stuff. So the printer pulls 1,000 watts at 220 volts and only 300 at 110. Wow. Wow. Andrew Rogers asks if the new is broken yet. Not yet, but it's still running all of its, you know, it's still running the base benchy, right? I'm gonna go, while this thing is running, I'm gonna go grab, the SD card that I have for this thing. So, leave you guys on the webcam. I'll be right back. Okay. I've got an SD card. This is the SD card from the old machine. So it's pretty formatted and all of that. Oh shit, there are lemons on here. Hey, there are lemons on this SD card. I did transfer them over. Oh, you know we gotta do it. Right? I mean, we have to. We have to print lemons. It's a 3-hour print, so it's gonna be a minute. I don't have any yellow filament. Amber has my last roll of yellow, I think. Mods are away post stairs. No dancing baby here. I'm not cool enough for that. Wrong stream, more speed. Where's the dancing baby? Yeah. Hello all, your second Bambu. Well, this is my first Bambu for the second time, is probably the best way to put this one. Real Apprentice says Bambu lab printers. Printing is like having 100 crazy chicks screaming in your face. As someone that is looking at getting chickens, I understand that that is completely understood. And having dated Latin women in the past, it's only like 2. But, you know, it's fair. Get green and do lime. I mean, I could... If you guys want, I can go inside and slice up just one. This one prints 2. Most of my filament is filament that's not compatible, which is the problem. So, yeah. I mean, really, if we're going to do a metric, it should be the mini grant. So, let me go and slice that. I'll be right back. Enjoy. The printer's almost done, so enjoy that. I will be right back. And we should we'll put a mini grant on here. And yes, Hydra AMS coming soon, TM. I'm back! I'm back! And I have the filament that was the arch nemesis of this printer last time. This particular filament is one that it did not like. I don't know why. My Prusa's like it just fine. So remember the last stream we did with the Bambu before it went back, where we took it all apart, we did all this extra work on it, and it was a disaster of a print? Yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're doing that exact same material, but we're doing a mini-me. Because we can. Ice boat. All right. We're going to do one in silk. But the one we do today will be in Xyltech Cobalt Blue, which is important. Or maybe it won't be. Are you kidding me? All right, fine. You're going to go into a different feed. It looks like a piece of... It did. Oh, Zombie says I didn't peel. Here, Zombie. Hold on. Hold on, Zombie. This is just for you. This is just for you, Zombie. Right here. Ready? Ready? Ta-da! Now I gotta do the top two. Hold on. Just for Zombie. Just for Zombie headshot. Just for Zombie. Top's not really all that satisfying because it's in 3 pieces. There. Happy, Zombie? Oh, yeah. Zombie liked the ASMR. Is that the good stuff? Is that what everybody came here for? Was the peel? Alright. So, we're actually going to move over to the overhead camera because we're going to take a look at the 2 benchies together. Although, honestly, yeah, they look dead on the same. It's just not even worth comparing them. They look the same. All right. So let's get this crappy plate out of the way because we don't need that where we're going. Nope. We don't need this plate. Wait a minute. What? Is it an engineering plate? Was it always an engineering plate on the other side? It's an engineering plate on the other side. Was it always an engineering plate on the other side? Isn't that a PEI plate? The engineering plate? This is different. Zombie says, $5 super chat, you're number 1. Huh. Yeah, it's just a clean PEI plate. Okay, it's not PEI. Well, I'm not using it then. It's fine. I'm running the PEX plate anyways. Not a damn to give. Let's clean it with a little alcohol. Vomit all over the place. Clean it with some booze. It is the American way. Okay. All right. So we're going to get the mini grant. And we're going to load it from number 3. Print now. Yes. Okay. We're printing the mini grant, which is sliced for the high temp plate. Yeah, this is a PEX plate. You slice it for the high temp. It works well, I'm told. Is this camera a little dirty? I think this camera might be a little dirty. Is that better? A little bit. A little bit. Does it come with multi-plates? It comes with multiple stickers. It comes with one plate but multiple stickers. I have a Wham Bam Pex plate. I'm just going to use that because I know it works, and it works really well. Engineering plate is their own formula. All right, Will. Sidebar. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Seriously, it's not worth it. Use off-the-shelf PEI like everybody else does. There is no point in trying to re-engineer the wheel. Just do it. Just use PEI. It works. It's a god plastic. Just leave it alone. I know Bambu wants to do a lot of self-engineering, and I respect the hell out of that. But there are things from a business standpoint that are worth focusing time and money on. That, not one of them in my opinion. OMG Frankie is here saying afternoon. How you doing? Did I select Silk PLA in the slicer? No, because I'm not using Silk PLA. There is a Silk Rainbow in there, but it's not a Silk PLA. Can you change the bed plate with a flexible? They are all flexible. They are all flexible plates. They just use a sticker for the cool plates. I am using a flexible Wham Bam Pex plate. I quite like it. How do you think this will take PCFR? Probably fine. Just make sure with any polycarb that you put down a barrier layer because it will destroy your bed. It will. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, cool! The filament is pissed off. Wow! Why? I'm getting another phone call. This is Grant with 3D Musketeers. How can I help you? Hello? Go to hell. Yeah. AMS is mad again. Surprise. So surprised. Much surprise. All the surprise. AMS is the bane of my existence. How long is the print, Maddie said? It's about an hour. But, yeah. It's about an hour. What? Please check whether the filament spool is stuck. Are you serious right now? Come on, guys. It's not that difficult. It's sincerely not that difficult. I don't understand why this is so complicated. Sincerely, I don't. Like, this roll spins just fine. I didn't break anything off. The spool broke off at the tip here, so there's probably a little piece right at the top of the feeder, which I'm not happy with because that was all the machine, not me. Nope! Failed to feed! Like, come on! Oh, wait, I can see it. Wait, let me see where this is going. I can see it in the machine. Let me see if the hotend is jammed, so help me God, I am packing it up and sending it back. I'm not dealing with this, and I want my damn money back. If it is jammed after the first print, so help me God, it is going back. I'm not putting up with this today. I'm not. I don't have the patience. It's jammed. I'm done. I'm done with this machine. The first print, honestly, the first damn print, it's gonna jam. Seriously, The first print! It can't even unload filament properly. Nobody should buy these printers, honestly. Honestly. They had a chance. A chance was given. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. A chance was given to make this right. And it jams using their own filament. I am beside myself right now. I am beside myself. You all watch this live. There were no cuts. There were no edits. There was nothing. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable for a $1,600 3D printer to have these problems. It is unacceptable. Literally the first print. The first print. I can't. I legitimately cannot. I legitimately cannot do this. I am... No, Will, I can see the filament all the way going up into the hot end. All the way up into the hot end. I can see it. It's there. It's fine. It's, I bet dollars to donuts it's jammed at the hot end. And we're going to take the damn thing apart. Because I am so freaking done with this brand. I am so done with this brand. That is 0 for 2, Bambu. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Will, go ahead and get me a return label for this. I'm done. I want my money back. I'm so done with these machines. I'm so done with how complicated they are to service, with how problematic they are, with how picky they are. I'm done. I am done. I am done. I am done. I am done. This is insane. Like, they can't make this shit up. You really can't make this shit up. You really just can't make this shit up. Really can't. I have wasted so much time and money on this machine. I should send Bambu a bill for my time. My God. 0 for 2. Hot and jammed. First effing time. Gotta be kidding me. Sincerely, one of the most ridiculous things I've ever dealt with. And there it goes. Pulling the filament out, no problem at all. Unluckiest man. No. This is a company that has QA and QC issues, and nobody should buy products from them. I'm putting my foot down on this. I will not be supporting this company. They had their chance. They know who I am. They know what I do. They had every chance to test this machine before it came out to me. And I even recommended that was done. I recommended that a machine gets tested before it's sent to me, so that they can prove it works before it gets sent to my doorstep. Not happening. Not freaking happening. All right. Let me get... oh, I already have my clog pusher. Right here. Absolutely insane. It's insane that I have to go through this bullshit. Brand new. Brand new printer. The first print. The first damn print. Move the camera. Okay, that's fair. There we go. Is that better? That's better. Ice Beledo 65 says want to sell it. No. No. I never want to have another printer from this company again. I am so disheartened from this. There is nothing further that a company could do than to do this kind of thing. Nothing. Like, this is the most ridiculous thing. You would think that given an opportunity like they were given, have a second chance, some basic testing would be done, and then a machine that functions would be sent to me. Nope. Iceblade says, do you want to sell it off and be rid of it? No, I'm sending this thing back. It can go back. I'm not dealing with it. I don't want a machine that's going to jam after the first print with its own filament. It's not like I used bad filament. I used the filament that came with the printer. You saw me break the seal. This is so ridiculous. Did Will leave the chat? Will probably left the chat. Telling people he got another lemon. Saying he's going berserk on YouTube right now. Damn right I'm going berserk on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there is orange filament at the top of this thing. Give me a second. We're gonna bring in the high res top down. I swear to all things holy. I swear by the moon and the stars and the sky. User error. Liz. Liz, if I didn't like you, you'd be banned. Not putting up with that shit today. I'm not. I gave this printer every freaking chance. Every freaking chance. They tested it. LMAO, they tested it. Apparently not good enough. Who's got an ANET A8 they want to send me? I'll print with that. Because at least I know that thing's going to print. It might catch fire, but it's going to print. Here. Let's bring in... You know what? Let me switch here. Main with the overhead. Yeah. Let's bring in the super duper high-res top-down shot, which just means it has optical zoom. I have a day job team meeting. I'm sorry, Will. You and I are going to have a very long talk. You have my email. I recommend you use it. There you guys go. See the filament in the top there? You guys see the filament stuck in the top? Here. Let me bring it a little closer. Oh, gotta bring it a little farther. Hey, focus. Look at the filament. See it? You see it? See that filament? That's their filament. Steven says, I don't blame you for being peed off after your last live. No, and if anybody blames me for being upset, they don't understand what I'm going through. I'm so mad. Wait, who's saying that I didn't buy the printer? Wait, what? Did the printer just shut off? I commanded you to give me temp. No. No, you didn't take the command. Cool. Love that too. Okay. Just do what I tell you, printer, please. Jeez. Oh, stop it. Also, these hot ends are so difficult to work on. I'm trying to see if someone said that I got this thing for free because I paid full price for this. Mike Jones says, I'll give Grant the benefit of the doubt, but it's been a common trend to see 3D printer pros on YouTube fail to set up printers correctly live because they were too cool to look at the book. In my defense, I did forget to take out the screws on the bed the first time, but we quickly figured that one out. We took it out, and now we're fine. It printed the Benchy fine, but it failed to actually, remove its own filament. Carl Boba says it's supposed to be there. I know it's supposed to be there, Carl, but it didn't force it through when I tried to put new filament in. So it's not working, I'll tell you that much. It refuses to load. $2,000, it's a $1,600 printer. The new filament should push the old filament out. But it didn't. Oh yeah, I can push it. Hold on. Stop it. Stop it. My God, their fan is such a pain in the ass. I can push the clog out myself. Hold on, I'll show you. Yeah, bringing in the crazy close-ups here. Look, I can push in with an Allen key. I can push the clog out. But it wasn't letting the filament in. See, you can see the filament coming out. So we can purge the clog. Stop it, fan. It's pretty bad that I know how to do this so quickly. Like, I want you guys to understand that I've done this so many effing times, I can do it with my eyes closed at this point, and not hurt myself. Don't push it. Yeah. Gotta go, work meeting, John Stern says. See you later, dude. Is this the week of rage quits? Kenneth says. First Nero, now Grant. Will Loyal be next? I don't know, man. I don't prescribe to the cultists. I love Nero, but I don't prescribe to cultists. No offense to people that do. I don't care what the error is. I want to be very clear. I don't care what it is. It didn't work the first print with any filament but their own. It failed to remove its own filament. The actual extruder purges the filament. Yes, it does. Like, those that know me know, like, even in our Patreon, I was hoping and praying this machine works. I have parts I'd love to do on it. I've got outstanding jobs that I could push to this machine. Grant, live stream, Bambu high building, flying lessons make a lot of money. Yeah, these streams don't pay very well. Why do you think I always mention Patreon and YouTube channel members? It's not for my own health. It's because I bill my time at $150 an hour and we're almost 2 hours deep into this stream. I can't friggin' believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, my Discord's blowing up. My Discord is blowing up with all the Patreon members, full-blown Grant rant incoming. Yeah! Yeah! Because you know what? I paid good money for this. I paid money to Bambu over 3 months ago. Almost 4 months ago at this point. And I still don't have a machine that actually works the first try. This is bullshit. I am so upset right now. I am so upset. I am so upset. This should not happen, and yet, we are. We're dealing with a printer that has subpar QC and QA issues. I friggin' can't, guys. Like, and literally, I have shit to do today. I have a lot of stuff to do today that I'm putting off for this stream so that if I had problems like this, nobody can sit and say, oh, it's just edited. No, I'm doing this so I can actually defend myself against people that get mad and, you know, try to go after me in the damn comments. It's terrible that I have to do that, but welcome to my world. All right. Let's try one more time to load and see what happens. Insane. Insane. 11343 says, just tuned in, what's happening? The brand new $1,600 printer that I got to replace the Lemon that I got is not feeding filament. It jammed the first print. After unloading the Bambu branded orange PLA, it failed to work because it jammed. I'm now waiting for it to purge the old filament. Okay. It was jammed because we push it out and now it feeds just fine. Brand new printer. Brand new printer. 3D Monkey says, could it be the build plate of the filament calibration is off because of the reflectors? 3D Monkey, we didn't get that far. We were trying to load in a different color and it was clogged. I just, I can't. I can't. Bambu needs to pay me at this point. I can't. I will not be recommending their printers. Well, there's not an amount of money on this planet Earth that they could pay me that would get me to recommend their printers. This has been one of the worst experiences that I've had. No. One of the worst experiences I've ever had. What AMS are you using? Let me check. I don't know which AMS. I think you're going to use number 2, which is not what I want. That might have been a me thing. Let me check. Oh, yeah. A3. Cool. Okay. All right. Cool. What'd you hit? Cool. Just made a big clicking noise. That's what machines are supposed to do, right? I think. After a call, you gumped up the mic and can't make it. And can't make another because it plugged. Now you gotta clean it. What are you talking about? Grant is starting a lemon stand. Should I just go get a bottle of vodka now so I can make at least decent lemonade? I don't drink, but I have a bottle of vodka inside. Oh, zombie with $1.49. I didn't see that earlier. Sorry, dude. I'm scrolling up. Why are we making so much friggin' noise? What the hell's going on, printer? Why are we making so much damn noise? It keeps skipping steps. Calm down and pretend you're at the beach. I don't like the beach. Ice Blado 65 says, I feel like I just tuned into your Only Rage channel. You know, if I had a printer that worked, I wouldn't be upset right now, but I don't. I have another problem child. It's saying I love you. Yeah, it's skipping steps because it's telling me that it loves me. Andrew Chang is asking you even tune E-steps. You can't. You can cheat and do it the old school way, which is you can feed it G-code commands, or at least I presume you can feed it G-code commands to change those kinds of things. I mean, it's a stepper motor, so it should work. But no, it's not something you should have to do, right? The micro lidar and all that kind of crap should fix any issues with overextrusion. Andrew Ryler says, to hell with the vodka. I'd head straight for the tequila. I actually do quite enjoy tequila. Neat. With jazz. Because I'm weird. I don't do shots. I don't drink cheap tequila. But I don't drink. Simon Cheeseman asks, what is it doing? It's jamming. It jammed after the first print with the Bambu Orange PLA. It jammed the damn hot end. And I had to pull the hot end out and use an Allen key to clear the jam. That's what it did. How many 3D printers do I have? Central Camper asks. I have 45, maybe 46 now with this. So I have quite a few. Not my first rodeo. Grant's response to me on Twitter. I'm hoping not to rage. Well, Frankie, you got your wish, buddy. You got your damn wish. Someone go clip when it got messed up and put it on Twitter and tag me and Bambu. I'll retweet it. Hell, as many of you that want to do that, go ahead. I'll retweet every single one of them. Because this is not... I should really just quit the stream now. But I'm going to try and see. We have to run another print. Glenn Larson said, who wants to bet that it's not broke-tater? After this, it prints perfectly. Maybe it does. But this is why I'm doing it live. Because you guys get to see exactly what I see and experience exactly what I'm experiencing. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent. It doesn't matter. It wasn't jammed. Stop saying that. It was cut like it's supposed to be. Something else the AMS fed wrong. The filament was all the way at the hot end, so don't tell me that I'm wrong. If you were here, you would have seen what I saw, but you didn't, and that's fine. I know that I'm right. You don't have to believe me, and if you don't want to believe me, leave. That's simple. How many reloads did you? I tried 3 different reloads before I gave up. How about a random G-code file from the audience? No. It'd be really tough, and I don't think you would have to email it to me. But I can toss it. I know since Bambu Studio is based off of Prusa Slicer, it should allow you to view G-code. So I could at least view the G-code before. But I know how to read G-code reasonably well, so I can at least, you know, figure it out. Grant, simple conclusion. Bambu Lab should stick with drones. 3D Monkey said what Carl said. It was jammed, because if it wasn't jammed, it would have been able to feed. The filament was all the way at the end of the extruder, keeping it from getting into the hot end. As soon as I took off the hot end, cleared it with the Allen key, it now fed perfectly fine. So, I wager. What else could it be? Since nothing else was changed, the filament was not unloaded, the filament was still in the AMS when I took everything out, nothing changed. So, what's different? GX69 F420. That would technically work. So G1 X69 would move X2. Well, it depends. Are you using relative or absolute? In one case, it'll move 69 steps with a speed of 420. Or it'll move 69 millimeters with a speed of 420. That's what that means. So that's kind of cool. Ashley Williams says, if the reload doesn't work after 3 times on the MMU, I take the thing apart. Fortunately, that's pretty damn rare. Getting spam calls all day. It's fun. Carl Mobus says, you were fiddling with the top, and I never heard it fully retract, reset, and... Sorry, the lighting sucks here. Referee the full length. You just tinkered with the AMS, didn't clear and reset, then had a Grant rant. I did. I kept hitting the retry button, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. So yeah, I'm allowed to be pissed. I'm allowed to be pissed that a brand new printer failed to properly purge. It's incredibly frustrating. Could the hot end have shut off and thus it couldn't purge? No, it was hot. Acer1 says, is this rage more about the fact that you are trying to use this as a business printer rather than a hobby and the amount of money you paid for it? I don't think my use case matters here. It's the fact that this is now my second printer from Bambu. It is the second printer of mine that has problems, and it is currently running a 50% completion rate. That is why I'm upset. And I have every reason to be upset about that. The first one ran a sub 40% completion rate. This one has literally only had 1 successful print. So yeah, I'm allowed to be upset here. I'm allowed to be upset. Have you ever had the same problem with the Prusa? No, actually. I have had jams, which are not that bad, but I would hedge that they're easier to clear in the Bambu because there are less screws. The Bambu, it's 2 screws, and you can pull out the hot end. They recommend that you unplug it. I don't use the clog pusher tool, and then you can push the clog out. So... let's see. Could it have been a loading error because of the small PTFE radius? There is a print to fix that. I have one somewhere, but I think I broke it removing it from the printer before I sent it back. What else do we got? So many Bambu fanboys showing up, or is it just me? Hey, whatever. Yos, maybe? Man, your last name, I'm not going to be able to do that. He's saying, I was wondering what else is wrong with the carbon, or is it just the clogging? I was looking to buy one. Well, let's see. My first one went through over half a dozen hot ends, 2 different extruders. It had continual issues with AI fail detection that just ceased to exist. Anytime I tried to do a color swap, it pretty much always jammed on me. It would just stop extruding and not notice it. Yeah, my first one was an absolute lemon. It was a known lemon. We knew it was a lemon. It was sent back. Bambu took it back. This is the replacement unit for that printer. Yeah, use case doesn't matter. It does not. Business printer or hobby printer doesn't matter. It doesn't even print enough to be a hobby printer. Yep. Yeah, it's now working okay, so we'll see if it continues. But I'll tell you, when the first thing that happens to a machine is it clogs, Grant's not happy. Grant's not happy. Carl Mobus says, am I saying that right, Mobus? I hope I am. You should cancel the print, retract, and try to feed the other slot. See if it fails now. I bet you'll never see that issue again. I don't care if I see that issue once or 1,000 times. It shouldn't happen at all. As I've talked with Bambu about this before, there is no reason to cut the filament when you unload it. There's none. In fact, it shouldn't occur. Unload it without that piece still stuck in the hot end. That is why they jam. They jam because it heat creeps and it causes the jam. In that particular case, there was a blob, or I'm assuming there was a bit of an expansion that was giving some pressure, and I had to push through with a Allen key. It was not all that easy to do. He can redeem the same slot. I'm just trying to produce what he did to the first one. So the first time we were printing in slot 1, now we're printing out of slot 3. Slot 2's got other material in it too. Let's see. Josh Swanson, I like how you complain about every little thing that goes wrong and doesn't work out your way or think it should. Only thing I think comparable to the X1C is a Voron. You know what I think this is comparable to? Whatever the hell I want to. And you're entitled to your opinion, by all means. But if you're going to come in here and state that I'm just a whining, complaining piece of crap or whatever you want to say, get the hell out of my stream. And mods, if he does it again, ban him. Because, you know, again, I'm not putting up with this crap today. Bambu's been given every chance as far as I'm concerned. This printer's going to go back. I'm not keeping it. And I'm beside myself because as someone with a bad back that had to return their first printer, by the way, they're not all that easy to return. And then now dealing with an immediate print failure on the second machine, it's not great. It's not great. Oh, Kenneth Sang says, love those YouTube ads. Yeah, YouTube is starting to place ads in the middle of streams, which is good because it means I make more money during a stream, but it's bad because it means people will leave when that thing happens. So, yeah. Big B69 says, you can always buy 3 Solval SV06s over Bambu. 3? Good lord, how many SV06s can I buy? They're about $240. How many can I buy for the price of 1 Bambu? It's quite a few. It's quite a few. Mr. Emendon says, I don't blame you one bit to return the printer. I did the same with BQ. Yep. I just don't have a stream to complain on, Mr. Emendon says. Yeah, am I complaining? You're damn right I'm complaining. But it's also my stream. I can do what I want. You know. SSDOOWELOC. Y'all have tough names for me to pronounce. See, having your complete unedited opinion is part of what I love about watching you. Yeah. Patreon gets a lot of that too. Especially in the Discord channel. God, you all yesterday or the past couple of days have been having some fun on Twitter that I've been keeping myself out of. But this is literally, guys, this is why I did this stream. I did this stream because I didn't have faith that things were going to go perfect. And if they didn't, how many would actually believe me that I'm having problems with the second printer? I am literally doing this out of self-preservation. So that if there are problems, it's live. It's happening here, regular, and all of that. Zombie says you have a Patreon. How can I join? Links in the description down below. If you do want to support us, there's also PayPal as well. That has a $10 a month tier that gets you into the Discord. Ads on a non-premium YouTube thing, I have not seen. Are ads a non-premium YouTube thing? Yeah. Ken Young asked if they are. Yeah, YouTube Premium means you never have to see ads. You can lock your phone and it will still play music and all that kind of stuff. Super Caro says, I have to go call a loved one. Take care, Grant. I'm sorry I voted right earlier. Yeah. If you guys are joining us, we did a vote earlier. 69 votes. I closed it at 69. It just made sense. It was 50% said no, I wouldn't have any problems. And 49% said yes. I don't know if y'all just like seeing me get pissed off or not, but I have a feeling you all like to see me get pissed off. DB Laserworks said, if it was sent to you for a review, you are limited. No, I'm not limited at all, but I did pay for this. Bambu does not support me. And after this, I sincerely doubt they ever will. And I don't know if I would ever get money from them. Because it doesn't work for me, man. It doesn't. This is going really slow. Print faster! Print my legs faster! It's making a mini grant, by the way. Thanks to Wexter for the model. Wexter is amazing. We love him. Phil Leverhand says, did I cut 60 degree to the filament used for the second print? No, I just fed it. But I'm not going to cut my filament at 60 degrees. I cut it at an angle. Whatever that is, I cut it. Right? It's not going to happen. We do? We do love you, Wexter. We do. You're great. You got a nice butt. And you have an awesome cat. You're an awesome cat. Gigantic says, Grant, I've never had a jam. However, I have had some of the original orange left, and I'll do the exact same series of operations, see if I can replicate your failure. My original printer did not have this failure, to be clear. This is something unique to this one. It's got nothing to do with the machine. But yeah, it's literally why I did this. You don't get it. You complain about it's cutting the filament before unload. Why is that such a big deal for you? So this was not a jam in my opinion, or do I see something wrong? Literally, my cutters are right here, okay? I don't know what more you need other than my cutters are right here. Like here. There are my cutters. They're Hakos, okay? I cut the filament before it went into the hot end. What do you want from me? Alright? Firmly, I believe that cutting filament's actually a bad move. If you cut it, in this case, I would want it to be at a flat so it can provide the most amount of force evenly to push out the other material. At least, that's my feeling about it. Who is Wexter? I don't know. Zombie says, am I printing myself? I am so vain, I probably am printing myself. Because I can now, and it's fun to do that kind of stuff. Bearded Bucket says, it makes for entertaining content, but I would have liked this one to work. Dude, me freaking too! To be clear, I am only doing this because I don't believe that if I say I have more problems, that anybody is going to believe me. Because, you know, if I was a viewer and a reviewer who has been critical, had a lemon, and now got another printer and it still had problems, I'd be like, this is a little sus. It's a little sus. Like, why are you having all of these problems? How stupid are you? So I said, okay, I'm not that intelligent. I have a master's degree, okay, but it's in business. It's not in 3D printing. I would love to get one in 3D printing, so, is it Purdue? There's a school up north that has a master's in AM. But yeah. Worst Peter asked if it's the normal one or the thick one. It's the normal one. OMG Frankie says, just because it... Oh, it's saying it to Carl. What did Carl say? Small MIGs. I've run 20 kilograms of filament, ABS, ASA, PLA, TPU, PACF over 6 months. I'm on the same extruder and cutter, and I've had 0 issues. I am so glad for you. I've been part of the beta testing volunteers, and I have caught small MIGs. Well, buddy, I'm proud of you. I'm happy of you. I would give you a gold star if I had them to give out. But I don't. So you'll just have to accept this high five. I'm Joel telling now. Sorry. Hopefully that's not copywritten. I don't know if someone had already asked this, but did you cut the filament straight? It's the same thing you need to do with the palette too. No, I cut it at an angle. It's the recommendation inside of the machine. Or they recommend you cut it at an angle. Are there dents in the... Oh, yeah, they do look like dents. Well, let's look together. Let me get this out of here. This bamboo box is big. Now I'm curious, too. Let's see if those are dents. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, there's a dent there, and there are 3 little dents. From what? Yeah, we have a dent there, a dent there, a dent there, another one there. These must be from screws, because there's one up here as well. It must be from screws hitting the outside of the case. Yeah, there are. There are quite a few dents. Nah. That's shipping damage, guys. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just the way it's going to be. Mark said, I went back. Moonlight Realty. Ooh, a realty company. This is Grant with 3D Musketeers. How can I help you? Yeah, actually, I'm live on YouTube doing 3D printing right now. What can I do for you? I mean, if you want me to put you on speaker, I can do that. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Yep. Okay. Latch is a window. Thankfully, much to some of the chat's current dealings, I am smart enough to put those two things together, so I'm proud of myself for that. Buddy, I'm riding the struggle bus on this stream right now. I got a brand new $1,600 printer to replace a lemon of a $1,600 printer that I had, and this one failed its first unload of filament, so I'm riding the struggle bus today. It happens. It is what it is, man. But yeah, we can definitely help you out. That's well within our capabilities. Mm-hmm. Oh, if it's made out of stamped metal, depends. If you can text me some photos, I can take a look at it. Obviously, when the stream's over, but we can go all the way up to like a carbon fiber reinforced nylon, which gives you the strength of nylon, and the carbon fiber adds some stiffness to it. Technically, it's a little weaker than pure nylon, but it's not as flexible. And I've replaced metal parts with carbon fiber nylon many times. Did you do 813-803-4973? Is that what you called? Perfect. You can text that number. Thanks, boss. Take care. It's always fun when I get calls. I asked if you want to be on live. He said, please, no. I'm like, okay. So Mark said, I just went back and watched your entire jamming episode. Grant, you added filament rolls before the previous load sequence was finished. I was able to replicate your issue. It wasn't a jam. What? That's not... No. You can add rolls in. It doesn't try to force it through. It just grabs it. That's not how... Okay, whatever. I'm just moving on from that. Yeah, Hagantic says I always cut at 90. Yeah. 11343 said the machine fails because you cut it wrong. Is it even your fault at this point? Real Sam Prentice says, let's get that firmware updated. Ain't happening. Not on stream. So, for those that don't know, we have a secure facility. Okay, so You are on a separate network from what the rest of the computers in the shop run. And like when I go live, I'm on a separate network in a sandbox. It's cool. It's a thing. But this printer, I only let it talk so fast to the external world. That way, if it is phoning home, it can't do it very quickly. So I have to set all of that up because this is a new machine with a new ID. And that'll take me 20, 30 minutes to do it. So that's not happening today, unfortunately. And Worst Peter did mod the Grant Mini. He made it thick. Oh, gosh. University of Akron, Ohio has a well-known polymer science program. Oh, that's cool. Masters in 3D. Right now, you are working on a doctorate in frustration. But isn't that what most doctorates are? I'm pretty sure that's what most doctorates are. I'd like a Grant Gold Star. That's your thing now. You know what, Sam? If you remind me and you come to an event that I'm at, I will bring you a Gold Star, good sir. I should modify. I should have one of the artists paint a Gold Star. Wait, nope, don't do that. That's slightly racy. We're not gonna. I was gonna have him paint a Gold Star on your model, but oh, that's a little 1940. Too much 1940s for me. Let's not do that. Another dent above the B. Yeah, there are a few dents on it. I'm guessing the screws are just a little different. It is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Carl says, sounds like the UPS driver chucked it out of a truck. I got it handed to me directly from the UPS driver. I was waiting for it all day yesterday to show up. So I got it directly from the UPS driver. Now, and the box was actually in great shape. I don't get most packages that look that good. So, Bambu, nice package. Yeah, there are some dents, though. That is a little odd. It is a little odd. Ice Blade 065 says, save the printer for Murph and have a whack-a-bamboo party in the parking lot for charity. No, so, the COO of Railcore, right? Was it Railcore? I don't know. There's an individual that was going to pay me $1,600 to put 2 pounds of tannerite in my old Bambu and give it the Florida Man treatment. I will still do that because I'll take the $1,600, effectively like getting a new printer. So if someone wants to give me $1,600 to blow it up, we'll do it. I can legally do that stuff. Kit says, seen plenty of folks with minimal. I'm gonna have to just go through this. Just gonna have to scroll back down to where it's active. What's going on? What am I missing? I just subbed to your Patreon. You deserve more support for all the work you do and all the great content you do. However, I can't find the Discord link. Am I missing something? So for some reason, the connection doesn't work anymore. So let me check my email real quick because I'm the only one that can do that. And if I see the email, I will. I'll invite you to the Discord right now, on the stream, live in person. This is me normally, guys. Like it's not weird if I'm always like this, right? Right? It's not weird if I'm always like this. I'm assuming that's you. Oh, okay, it is you. I see. I see what you do there. I see what you do there, sir. Oh, you even have a dedicated Patreon email. Fancy schmancy. Let's message. Sorry. Oh, shit. That's not what I need. How do I do it? How do I copy an invite link? Oh, invite. Hey! Copy link. I was going to send you just a link to the channel, which wouldn't get you in. Let me copy. Let me get an invite link. Back to streaming. Done. If that's not customer service, I don't know what is. So far, it's doing okay. Yeah, cooling could be better. Should we turn it up? No, let's not turn it up. Domi says, since you're one of the few YouTubers who's had really bad issues, had me think twice about purchasing it, really. Still not sure if it's worth the cash. Appreciate your honest reviews. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and look, at the end of the day, Grant, if a mysterious jam where we have no root cause analysis done to know what really happened frustrates you so much, please never buy a Voron. I sold mine and moved to Bambu. Yeah, why do you think I've been avoiding doing a Voron thing? But see, the thing with Voron is that it's all open source. So in the event that shit hits the fan for whatever reason, it's fixable because you can track things down. You can test it. You can feed it a G-code command to have it do something. You can up the current on the motor. Things like that where you're like, okay, maybe it's jammed a little bit. Let me up the current on the motor and give it the beans and see if it works. So, what's customer service, John Stern says. Oh, beautiful. Talk about speedy service. I'm assuming he's in the chat now. Let me see. Did you join yet? Yeah, he's in. All right, I'm going to wave to him too. Yeah, hi. Stupid question. Can you remove the X1 panels? I mean, yeah, technically. You could remove anything if you try hard enough. Yeah, I believe there are screws on the inside to do it. Check the start G-codes on printables. You can change the milliamp on the extruder pancake. Oh. That's cool. That would be cool. That would be really nice, actually. I will look for that. But see, here's the fun thing, right? As someone who's going to make content with this thing, if I do make those changes and something goes wrong, it's not on Bambu anymore. It's on me because I've made changes. If I don't make changes and I run it stock, it's on them, not on me. So that's why I've really made minimal changes to this machine. How high is this chamber fan? It's not very loud. Did they change out the fan for a new type of fan? Oh my god, I think they did. It's way quieter. OMG, Frankie's getting in the Patreon too. Damn it, all you guys. I mean, hey, cool, thanks. But now I gotta go and do it again. Yep, I got you, Frankie. I'm doing it for you too. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. Thanks for the support. Enjoy the crazy. In like sin, baby. Let's go. X1 uses plastic panels. The X1 has aluminum. I did not know that. Now that's interesting. Wait, are they actually aluminum? I never checked that. Do I have a magnet somewhere? I might have magnets, but I don't know how they work. Oh, I got tons of magnets right here. Are they aluminum? Oh, come on. Are you stuck? Stuck. No, these panels are steel. No, back panel is definitely steel. Oh, no, it's aluminum. There's just a lot of steel on the inside of the printer. Okay, that's cool. Carl says, but if you're not updating the firmware, not using Wi-Fi, change the build plate, you're not doing anything stock, really. at least as the experience is initially intended. I do update the firmware, I do connect it to the Wi-Fi, but I limit for what it can do because we have a secure facility. We operate under the ITAR and CMMC regulations. So if you don't, that's fine. I do. And something like this is a big no-no for ITAR and CMMC. So we have to segment it on the network. We will update the firmware, not today. I am printing the machine as it came to me. If they don't provide it with updated firmware, that is, again, on them, not on me. As for the plate, it's a plate. And if the plate has anything to do with failures, like a clogged hot end, slap my ass and call me Sally, man. There's no way. There's just no way. If anything, that plate is colder because it's thicker. So, yeah. Give it the beans. I know what channel that comes from. There's quite a few channels that use that. Aluminum isn't magnetic. There's probably metal behind it because there are areas on this that aren't magnetic, so I'm assuming it is. How is it running straight out of the box, not stock? Yeah, Andrew Rogers says. See? It's great. Yeah, the back panel is very, very steel. But there's likely some steel under here, whether it's screws or other things that it's hitting. No offline firmware yet. You still have to do that all online. And when we do, I put it over to a different network that is 100% segmented. It's the only machine on it and with some of the other smart devices in the house. And then I do the firmware update. Then it goes back onto its fancy schmancy network where it doesn't communicate outside very well. Yeah, it's so cool. I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense that the regular X1 would have plastic. But it's just, that's one of those cool things. Yeah, Allison3D says, thought you were setting it back. And as Chris Catlett is explaining, this is try number 2. So we'll see if we can unload and load this. And we'll see what happens. Phil said, I rewatched the clog scene. How are you able to tell the clog by looking at it from above? Because the filament wasn't able to push through. So when we took out the hot end, I could tell the filament went all the way through. Because I could see a little bit of blue on the exterior ring of... I have one. I have a hot end. Here, I have a jam hot end. Let me show you. This isn't actually jammed hot end. So this is my original jammed hot end that I had from the X1, my first X1. So this is PETG. It has swelled and it is jammed in there. This is the exact way that the PLA looked, and when I went to push it with the Allen key, it did not push easily. So that is indicative of a jam. So normally, it's not jamming in the way that you think. So normally when we talk about jams in 3D printing, we talk about a clogged nozzle. When I'm talking about a jam for these Bambus, it's a cold end jam, where when you cut the filament, it expands and gets stuck in the heat, in like the cold end heatsink area. So it's a thing. It's a thing. Worst Peter says, technically everything is magnetic. Just because the magnetic attraction is negligible for your specific use case doesn't mean it's not there. You are technically correct. Chris Catlett says, holy crap, the normal X1 is no longer available for purchase. I mean, that's a good move, honestly, because there's no point to buy the regular X1. I think it was used as a secondary product for them, and they likely saw that nobody bought them. Like, there wasn't a big difference in price. There's no reason. Oh, excuse me. Allison B said, you said you were sending it back when it jammed. I am going to send it back. But we got to first see if it works. Ooh, Domi's got a long comment. Let's talk about it. Domi says, After sales service makes your. And by the way, I hope I'm saying that right. I work with a organization called Domi Station up in Tallahassee. I run their online classes and stuff. So hopefully I said that right because they call theirs Domi Station. They're saying after sales support makes your product a one hit or long runner. Seeing some of your struggle, maybe some points in product lifetime, wasn't thought through until the end, warranty, terms, etc. I don't know. I have offered Bambu publicly multiple times my assistance as someone who's got experience in this industry. Both QA, QC, customer service, building teams. I have publicly stated I will volunteer a bit of time, maybe an hour or two, then we go into paying me because I believe that Bambu is on to something. But remember, if it seems too good to be true price-wise, there's probably a reason for that. At the end of the day, this printer is really cheap for what you're getting. I understand that it is expensive, okay? Let's be clear. The printer at $1,500, $1,600 is expensive. When you consider all the features that it's got in it, it is cheap. And that means something had to be cut. There are corners that are required to be cut because of this. Okay? What? I don't know. But if I can learn more about what they do, why they do it, and how they do it, I can assist them in solving some of these QA and QC issues. I don't wish ill upon them. I know that a lot of people believe that I do. I don't. I get pissed because this is a lot of money that shouldn't have these problems. But I want to help them because I believe, no matter who you think I'm on team-wise, that Bambu is good for the community. It forces companies like Prusa to update and iterate faster. It forces them to move faster, where, let's be honest, the Prusa Mini was a nice, machine, but the Mark III has not really seen any crazy change since the S Plus, which was what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? And I have 9 of them. They run like Swiss watches. In fact, I've got one under the table here. Like, I literally have a Prusa under the table. That one's gonna get upgraded soon. It's gonna get a 3DQ kit. But there are these benefits that exist, right? Computer nerds, work with me on this one. It's Intel versus AMD. Prusa's Intel. This is the Intel 4th, 5th, 6th generation. All of a sudden, AMD comes out with Ryzen. And the first series of Ryzen was not amazing, but it was enough to get Intel worried that, oh my god, Intel's actually a problem, or AMD. It gets Intel worried that AMD is now a problem again. So they turn everything into high gear. That is what benefits consumers. Look at where we're at now with the latest Ryzen, the latest Intel, and they're literally going blow for blow here with who is better, why they're better. They're lowering prices to compete with each other. It has only been good for consumers. I believe we're at this precipice in this industry, and Bambu is the one that is going to be the AMD. Now, is Bambu going to continue to maintain business? We don't know. Long term, we don't know. We don't know what it looks like to do things like replace the carbon rods as they fail. We don't know what other maintenance issues will come up because none of this is public. We don't even know what's in the log file because you can't read them. You can't read them. I'll give $500 to anybody that can help me decipher the log files from Bambu. I want to know what is being sent. Because until I know what's being sent in a log file, I'm not sending my log files to Bambu. It's not happening. Anyways, I missed a lot of comments. Iceblado65 says, do you think the X1 was there solely to push people to spending more on the X1 Carbon? It's a sales tactic that's plausible. Oh, it's not too much more of a price difference to let's get the X1 Carbon. I 100% believe so. And I believe the P1P is the same thing, but the P1P actually sells really well. I believe the regular X1 was just there to show you what it could cost if you didn't have all the fancy upgrades, but who the hell doesn't want those fancy upgrades? So. Zombie says, any big plans for this weekend? No. They are, however, dyeing Tampa Bay green again. They dyed the Hillsborough River green with like this really crazy green fish safe dye, apparently. They've done it for decades now, I believe. So that's happening. I say the hell out of that kind of stuff. I don't want to be around a bunch of drunk idiots. Streaming on Sunday, we got the 3D Print General coming on. We're going to talk all about the state of 2A in 3D printing, which I am really excited about, because no matter if you are pro-firearm, anti-firearm, this is a good conversation to have. I've been very neutral about it publicly, but we're gonna have some opinions on there that I think is going to be really interesting. Sean and I have talked some off stream, and he and I both agree that it's not going to be an easy talk for either of us, but I think it's going to be a good talk that we need to have, one that will benefit the community as a whole. So I'm all for that. Nathan says, if you're setting back the X1, maybe you'll have some time for a Voron build stream. Guys, I have a business to run. It's a lot to stream like this. Jason Haddock says it's not expensive. I was looking at a $16,000 printer the other day. I understand that. I'm looking at it from a perspective of a hobbyist. At $1,600 is expensive. I have a $90,000 printer. It's right there. It is literally less than 10 feet from me. I have a $90,000 3D printer. It's a Z Corp 650 ProJet 660 Pro. They are $69,000. Nice. $500 with material. They're $86,000 delivered. Why? Because that's how much I pay for them. What are you buying new? I am selling it. So someone who wants to buy it, let me know. Even teach you how to do it. Please, folks, stop harping build a Voron bit. No, I mean, it's totally fine. Look, I want to build a Voron too, but I am concerned about the time sink that it's going to require, you know? Hagnatic, Haganic, whatever, Hag, says, it's like how a Ferrari can be super fast, drive well, but have a god-awful user interface that makes day-to-day nearly unlivable. Even further, the expense to service a Ferrari. That's the stuff that I worry about with machines like this, is the expense to service it. DV Laserworks says, if you built a printer, the same stuff as the Carbon is offering, it would be several grand. I absolutely agree with you, which is why I wonder where things were cut, right? Where's Peter? I knew he was going to say that. He said, what's the person doing under the table? Where are your pants? Hold on. I can prove I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants! As I pull up my... You guys can see a little ankle there. Ooh, little ankle. It's one of those streams, huh? Yeah, you guys are great. You guys are great. OMG Frankie says, using the AMD Intel argument, it's come to the point where they need to increase wattage and temperature to get the gains over each other. It's true. It's true. Bill on Sound says, I think Bambu will liquidate within the next 2 or 3 years. That'll be interesting. I think they've sunk a lot of money into all of this. So, you know, should be interesting. Mitsu Level says, my issue with 3D firearms is when you're printing the lowers and parts that should be metal. Lowers are traditionally, like, there are plenty of firearms on the market right now. Most handguns, the lowers, which have the serial number, are made of polymer. It's not PLA. It's a fiber reinforced plastic, but they're made of polymer. Don't 3D print a barrel, please. Don't do that. But it's all going to be a talk that we're going to have this weekend. I'm really excited for this one. Hey, Ganton. Hey, Ganton. Okay. All right. Thank you for helping me out there. Sometimes, man. Ben says Sean's a great guy. He lives about an hour from me. Sean seems like a great guy. For someone to agree to have a talk with me when he knows that publicly I am, anti 3D print guns, I'm very, very excited to have this. OMG Frankie says, you have a business to run. Nah, don't lie. You love spending quality time with us. I love spending more time with people when they pay me. I'm like a 1-900 call girl, but I'm not. Just no socks. You know, I got socks on. They're just. I'm not. I was gonna show you my socks. I'm not doing that. I've got socks on. Who does barefoot shoes, man? That's weird. Takes off pants and holds them up. See, I'm wearing pants. Oh, that would be funny. I should keep a pair of shorts here for that joke. That'd be a great joke. Oh, that'd be good. Steve S says, mass production brings the cost down, and the use of stamped sheet metal for the frame reduces the cost big time. It does. So that's a, God, what's the term called? I just had it in my head. Economies of scale. There it is. Economies of scale. Economies of scale is the big thing where you look at the more of something you make, the cheaper it gets to make. But that also means you sink a lot of money into it. So the sunk cost fallacy starts to become a problem where you spend all this money on a loser. To be clear, I don't think that Bambu is making a lot of money on these machines. In fact, I would hedge a bet they're losing money on every one of their machines. And they're banking on their next machine, which I would hedge a bet is going to be expensive, to be the one that makes the money. So, that's the thing. Oh, we got 11 Canadian dollars. Sure. From Daniel Deslandis says, thank you for the content of your episodes to help the 3D print community. Dude, I never thought I would be doing this. Like, it's weird to me. My business mentor was like, you love this kind of thing. I said, I do love this kind of thing. It's fun. But I never saw myself being a content creator. Right? Never saw that. Never saw that. Sami says he took a call and 2 Patreon members. Business is booming during the streams. Actually, there were 4 calls that have come in so far. Only one of them I didn't recognize. The other 3 I knew who they were, so I'll call them back. But hey, if the phone rings, that's money on the phone. You better answer it. You know? Kit says, chat to stream to chat delay is a bit, but that's how it is. Yeah, it should be about 20 seconds or so. Oh, I see you building a Voron grant, but it wouldn't be for the same reason. I believe that you were taking a chance on the Bambu. I am. I mean, I was taking a chance on the Bambu. So, all right, here. You guys really want to know the deal with the Voron? I am working on building automations into the business for things like quoting, basic day-to-day tasks, things like automating what printers jobs are supposed to go to, that kind of stuff. I am working on the politician. Once the politician is done, we'll look at doing a Voron. Once the Making Awesome Academy is done, we'll look at doing a Voron. I'm adding a lot to my plate right now, and I don't want to add a Voron to my plate as well to thin out the time that I have in general. I'm already working about 16, 18 hours a day with 3D Musketeers, so any more work that I do, I'm taking away basically from sleeping, right? So streams like this that weren't planned until last night take out of my day, and I now have to make up for that by sleeping less. It sucks, but it is what it is. Steve S says, we already got to that. Worst Peter says, old 10 barrel should be fine. No, the pressure, I believe, would cause it to burst. But we'll ask Sean about that. Iceblado65 says, I went out on a limb and invited the ATF to my last 3D printer meetup. Unfortunately, they were a no-show. You invited the letter boys? You didn't bring any dogs, did you? And if that doesn't tell you what my position is about 2A, I don't know what will. Yeah, I don't mess with the letter boys. Like, just for reference, I don't like 3-letter organizations. That's why my company has 2 letters and a number. Ashley Williams says they've got Totoro socks on. I just have generic blue socks. Delmar Frank says, you're in Florida. There are a lot of no socks shoes there. There are, and I still don't understand it. Yeah, Sperry's people don't wear socks in, but that's like, my feet sweat, man. That's gonna get stinky. That's gonna get stinky fast. Johnson says, gotta go, need to interview someone. See you later, dude. I got a meeting at 6, so I will have to cut this in an hour. Like, I have a hard cut in an hour. It's happening. Good entrance, make Grant do your bidding. And I sent the other guy one, but he hasn't come in here yet. Oh no, Frankie's in here. Okay, Frankie's in here. I gotta add them as Patreon members so I don't get kicked. Let's see. Patreon members. I'm getting pinged everywhere. Grant, send me the Bambu log file when you have time. I know, folks. All right. I'm in. I'm in. Oh my god! Wexter's doing a cool model! Oh, it's got a hoverboard! I'm excited! Marty McFly! Hell yeah! Let's go! I'm sorry. I'm really excited. Anyways. I can be an adult. I can be an adult. I can be an adult. Ken says, the problem no matter how good AMD gets. Go watch Linus AMD versus Intel Enterprise Xeon video today. Business Enterprise still buys Intel despite poor performance in dollars. Yep, they do. Because Enterprise tends to be very brand specific, right? Their people only know how to work on one thing and they don't want to go any further. Pencil says, what time on Sunday? 1 p.m. I'm literally going to be booking that after this. So it's already confirmed, but I'm going to make everything after this. Bill on Sound says 3D printed barrel. You want to get hurt because that's how you get hurt. So there was a company, and I always forget their name, out in Texas that did a fully 3D printed 1911. Everything on it was printed. Now it's printed out of metal, and it was $14,000, and it had an actual serial number on it. But if you wanted to be the guy that would flex, you can. You know. Where to stank. Jeez. As long as nobody asks him to prove he's not going commando. That's when I should be like, 3dmstore.com, get your 3D Musketeers underwear. No, I'm not that cool yet. But I do own 3dmstore.com. Iceblade 065 says, the hackerspace I hosted meetup at is already on the NSA's radar due to the 2600 Club, actual hackers club. Do more alphabet agency. Oh, one more alphabet agency is nothing. Man, it is my life goal to avoid all three-letter organizations when I can. Liz says, oh good, we're live at 3:30. Well, Liz, I'm sorry. I do that every Sunday at 1. Steve S says, so if this print's nice, you're going to load it up with prints for the next day or two and see how it goes before you send it back, or is that already a hard decision? I might. I don't know. Let's have you guys decide it for me. Whoops. That's not what I want. I don't want a Q&A. I want a poll. All right, there you go. There, you got your poll. Holy mic peaks. Yeah, when I get close to the mic, it tends to peak. Happens. Happens. I can turn the gain down a little bit, but it might be a little rough. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. There, down a little bit. Poll. I'm getting a lot of no's. All right. That's fine. Do the Linus underwear thing. I'm not doing the Linus underwear thing. Updating the former for both machines would probably help. I only have one. And we will eventually update it. Just not right now. Not sure if you read my warning. Please do not use silk in the AMS. Bambu has warned its users about that already. It can work, but it's a high possibility that it causes issues. Well, that's stupid. I don't know, man. Mr. Emendon says, or if you keep it, then I have them on a very short rope. Oh, yeah, it'll be on a short rope. You can bet your sweet ass it will be. OMG Frankie says, I think it's too early to send it back. Frustrations aside, the experience may improve. It may, but if first impressions are everything, we're screwed. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like I'm keeping it. At least for now. Ben said, I worked for government contract, did work for the Navy. I spent 4 weeks full-time learning all the 3-letter acronyms and ADCs related to the Trident subs. I know someone that works on the Trident subs. That's pretty cool. What if you use a good silk? Is there such a thing? Is there such a thing as a good silk? Phillips says, I say send it back. I bet you a printer it will fail tomorrow. And we hear from you on Twitter. I mean, you're going to hear it from me on Twitter anyways, right? I didn't take any photos of the jam, but I should have. DD Laserworks said, I would update the firmware, then try again, then send it back. Supercaro says they sent you a completely new printer with new components and a new revision. Still have the same issues on the first print. Yep. Josh Swanson says, if it cuts after the print and won't feed again from the AMS, then maybe try updating it. No, not happening. Not tonight. Not on stream. Who uses Silk PLA? It's gaudy, and as a material, it has none of the properties you want. It's weak, but hey, it's shiny. I like Rainbow Silk PLA. We use it for parts that we show off and nothing else. Did you guys really just get no? Oh, I was saying, were you guys really going to leave no at 69%? Because that would be exactly what I expect out of this group. Oh, we're over 69 votes, though. Josh said it, if not, it not shipping with the latest firmware is pretty common. It is common. But being able to update it without connecting it to the internet would be amazing, because then I would never connect this thing to the internet. As someone that cares a lot about security, its constant requirement to be connected to the internet is stupid. So what we do is I have an Asus RT86U. That's my main router. And I put it on that router, but then I have it limit its connection to the outside world to basically nothing. It would take days to upload a log file. So it thinks it can talk to the outside world, but it really can't. Which is what I want. Greedy Monkey says, I use Silk for my products I sell and customers love it. For very specific things, it makes a ton of sense. No one really asks for Silk with us, but I don't think they know what it is either, to be honest. So, there's that. Kit, I like you. Said, I don't use this material, so no one should use it. Once again, wrong attitude, folks. I like that. That's maybe not the nicest way to say it, but, you know, I can dig it. But on Sound says, print a lemon, put it in the printer, ship it back. They will get the hit. I should have done that, sent the broken lemons back with the printer, but I never did it. I don't know if I forgot or I made a conscious decision not to. I don't remember what it was. It was something. It was something. Geek Toy Box says, tether it to your phone. Let that be the internet for the update. I could. I don't get a very good signal out here, but I could definitely do that. Its lack of an Ethernet port is stupid, Kit says. I agree. Rylan says, I say keep it. If it fails multiple times, send it back. But if it was just the first time, that's great. But if it isn't, oh well to Bambu. Yep. Yep. Mandy says you might want to consider a pie hole for blocking tracking servers. I have thought about it. I might do a PFSense box instead and just do it all under PFSense. And when I say me, I really mean my brother, one of our staff, or Mr. Chris Catlett will do it because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with any of that shit. But yeah, looked at the pie hole thing before. Paul Dan says Bambu should send you a free of charge P1P for all your trouble. It would be hilarious. Hilarious if they sent me a P1P with lemon side panels. I mean, honestly, that would be funny. Chris Catlett says pie holes break all kinds of things. So, there, it's been vetoed. Where's your boss in the cat bed? No, I can't check. The bamboo box is in the way. Cat is probably in my office. Ronnie says, tip to OpenSense. More modern interface than PFSense. Okay. See, when you say you, what you really mean is someone that understands tech. I am what the tech board classifies as an end user when it comes to that stuff, because I don't know a damn thing about it. Alright, I'm ending the poll. 69% said no. What? 68? No! It said 69! Damn it! Ah! Lies! It said 69 when I closed it. Very upsetting. But if you add 31 and 68, it equals 99. It doesn't equal 100. Ruined! Ruined! It's YouTube math. It's a weird rounding error. How can it be a rounding error? So dumb. Up! I fell over. There we go. I fell over. That's not the printer's fault. I've got a headache. You're damn right I got a headache. Alright. Alright, you can stop now. You can stop. It was so close to being done. Oh well. It was so close. I should have put a brim on it. Oh well. Well, we got most of it. We got most of it. I can't believe the damn thing just fell over. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, you did okay. How's the quality look? Well, you know what? Let's use our super secret awesome sauce. Top down, hardcore, good stuff. Let's do main overhead. Yeah, let's do that. Get this out of the way. Enhance. There. Okay, there he is. Turn on some more light. There he is. Oh God, you're shaking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're shaking. So, there is some ringing. I don't know if you can see the ringing. There is some ringing. Don't know what is causing that, but it's definitely something. Looks okay otherwise. Does the Grant crotch look okay? Grant crotch looks okay. It's so weird. Yeah, not bad. Text plate gave out. Small surface. No big deal. Happens. Probably should have put a brim on it. But oh well. Happens to the best of us. Alright, let's clean off the bed. Let's load in some different filament and see if we still have the same problem. Because that's really what we need to do, is we need to check that. What just happened? Yeah, the print knocked off. Sucks, but my Pruses don't do that. Just saying. Just saying. Whoever designed that has a future. That's Wexter. Wexter did that. That's a Wexter model. He did that for my birthday this year. Thank you, Wexy. I love you. Analyze the print. Did I do a good job analyzing it? And so Mark says, now take out the blue and we'll load in a different filament. No problemo. So I need to confirm. All right, we're going to load. So we're going to load the silk. We're going to unload the regular PLA. Oh, yeah, he needs a hat. He needs a little hat. Do I have a little hat? No, don't. By the way, for those following along, it's the same material. Oh, here, let me bring you to... Let me bring you to a top-down. Main overhead. So those following along, this exact color on the previous Bambu did this with a Benchy. That was its experience from the previous Bambu. It is the exact same color, the exact same roll, the exact same everything. So, yeah. Same exact stuff. I love these Vixios, man. They're great for this kind of thing. They really are. Yeah, so this was the Benchy that it did. I still have it. I'm not getting rid of it. Nah, Drywood is amazing. Yeah, I mean, you know. I did make it do gyroid. I did do that. Fail to pull out the filament from the extruder. Check whether the nozzle is clogged. Oh, look! Oh, look! Oh, look! God bless America! I can't. Oh, jeez. Not gonna be able to see it. Is there an easy way for me to show it to you guys? No, probably not. Okay. Well. Fine. Main. Ah! Why? Why? Why, Bambu? Come on. Oh, we're trying to the top-down light. There. Now I look way better. Why, Bambu? Why do you do this to me? Oh, yeah, no. She's proper jammed. She's proper jammed. Can I change my vote? Everyone's like, can I change my vote? Dad's getting mad again. What? Say it isn't so. New poll! All right, let's do it. Let's get a new poll. Let's get a new poll. Send it back V2. There you go. Send it back V2. New poll. This is a brand new printer. This is a brand new printer. I don't care. I do not care. This is a brand new printer that should not have these problems. This is you all have watched me do this over the last 2 hours. The last 2 hours. This is a brand new printer, but the filament is not. I don't give a damn. This filament printed just fine on my Prusa, and if you'd like, I am happy to go get the Benchy that printer did. Because I don't care if the filament's brand new or not. If it only prints with brand new filament, this is not a good printer anyways. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's irrelevant. I don't know if you were messing around or not. You were probably messing around. You were doing that just to piss me off! Yeah, we're at a, 25% success on filament change. Let's just retry it. Right? Let's just retry. So it's heating up to 250 right now. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Ronnie says, let's send Grant a few bucks to buy concrete, have him pour the crap thing full with concrete and send it back. What is this, scrapping cars? Oh, it's not even trying. What is... It's not even trying. This has been inside, by the way, this filament. All right, I'm going to manually move the cutter and see if it actually cut. Yeah, no, it cut. So I've got the cutter. I'm going to get a photo of this, though, so that I can tweet this out. Because that's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Wait, is this silk or not? It's not silk. It is cobalt blue metallic from Xyltech. It is not silk. OMG Frankie says, firmware update or not, this is an issue that should not ever happen on a newly apparently tested printer from Bambu Lab. Asker says, 250C for PLA? Yep, it uses the same one for every one of them. It's not moving at all. Yeah, no, it's totally jammed. Pop the Bowden tube out of the hot end and hit retry. Good. I'm going to now have to do service on a $1,500 3D printer less than 2 hours after unboxing it. I would like to reiterate that statement. I am doing pretty, hardcore maintenance on a machine that is less than 2 hours old. That is $1,500 US. Think about that before you spend your money on companies. Think about that before you spend your money. I friggin' can't, man. Here we go. Everyone loves the Grant rants. Yeah, I'm pissed. I have every right to be pissed. God bless, man. So upset right now. There. It has now been pulled out of the hot end. The filament is now free. It has been cut. We'll retry. Really shouldn't be that big of a problem. I'm not pulling the damn Bowden tube out every single time I gotta work on this friggin' printer. I'm not. This is insane. Twice in a row, the same damn problem. I don't want to hear a friggin' thing from anyone that says, oh, it's your fault. It's not my damn fault. Printer's a freaking lemon. 2 in a row, man. There. It's now pulling it. It's now pulling it. Absolutely nutter butters, man. $1,500 printer that I have to take the entire top off every single time the stupid thing prints to remove the damn filament. My God. Named this printer Bob Marley. Absolutely insane. Less than 2 hours old. Less than 2 hours old. Less than 2 hours old. We have this problem. I can't. 54% say send it back. How many votes do we have? 95 votes. Yeah. Yeah. Justin Miller said I had to clip a bit off the end of my Bowden tube and it resolved the issue for me. I'm not cutting Bowden tube on a $1,500 printer. The fact that I had to do this was too much. The fact that I had to do this was too much. I'm beside myself, guys. I'm absolutely beside myself. You know, I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know. I have a lot of issues with Zyotech being brittle on a fresh roll and breaking way too much through the HP test. I have not had that issue with them. They're my cheap provider. I'm just looking for cheap filament. Get it from Zyotech. Oh, my phone's ringing. This is Grant. Spam. Oh, if it was Bambu, that'd be great. If Bambu wants to call me, I will. I mean, my phone number's public. Is it Prusa calling? No, but it freaking might as well be. You know what? I'm gonna send that picture to Joe Prusa. We're buddies like that. So insane. So insane. You know what? I'm gonna send it to Will. I'm just gonna send it to Will. There. Send it to Will. Alright, let's load the silk in. And then we'll unload it at the same time. We'll see if it has the same problem. Again, these are all QC and QA issues that should be resolved when you send out a printer, especially one that is $1,500. And you know what, Bambu? You can pay to have someone come and pick it up from my house, because I am not carrying this chonker of a printer into my two-door Honda again. It's not happening. I should send a Bambu a bill for my time. Oh! Hit my mic. Shit. Alright. I hit you guys. You okay? Is it okay? Everybody okay? I hit you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Is that... Really? Whatever. It's fine. Yep, now we're going to try to unload it and see what happens. You should try it without the AMS. No. I know who that is. I can't answer that call. Shit. Hey, I'm actually on a live stream. Can I call you back? Yep. That's a client. I know what they're waiting for. Oh, look! Did it not properly push the poop out? Nope, it didn't. It didn't. Hold on. Let me let you guys see this. Let me let you see some things. There's some filament stuck in the chute. Crazy. Crazy. All right. So let's load in that same blue again and see if it can do the cut and all that this time. How's it going so far? Zerno? I don't want to talk about it, my buddy. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Second Gen RAM said there's no way the Bambu Studio wouldn't have auto put a brim on it. It did. It didn't. So. This one's working. This one is actually coming back. Is it constipated? It was. It looked like, yeah, okay. It just got the poop out. Those who can do, those who can't, YouTube. Hey, Grant, check the live stream channel in the Discord. No, Andrew, the other one. The one for the 3D print general so I can schedule it. The other one, Andrew, not this one. Sorry. I should have been more specific. I just typed in there, need the stream thumbnail, and he sent me the same one. I mean, that's fair. That's on that's on me, not on him. All right. Who's loaded right now? Let me see who's loaded. Okay. Number 3's loaded. Let's load number 2 again. Carl says they fixed a lot of things in the firmware for the AMS. Update both and try again another day. Homie, we're not getting that far. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Yeah, like literally 6 Soval SV06s would be less work than this. Okay, that time it did cut and is feeding back. You know, no. I don't want to keep this. I don't. Oh, okay. So, Frankie, there is a private section of Discord that you guys can't always see. So, the company operates on Discord as well. So, there's a live stream channel for the company that is hidden from non-staff. Sorry. No fun there. Yeah, I don't think we're keeping this one, guys. I am... You know when an adult tells you they're not mad, they're disappointed? I'm also mad, but I'm also disappointed. I am both. I am both. Some people get along with machines. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. Grant, not so much. Yeah. Geek Toy Box says, updating the firmware is honestly the first thing I do as a tech guy for all new devices. Well, if I could do that without having to connect this thing to the network, I would. But I can't. So I'm not. Once they have a feature to do it, then, and only then, will I update firmware on a stream. As someone that buys a product, it's not my job to do their job for them. Right? I'm not going to be the one to sit here and go through all these updates. If they want updated firmware, they can provide it. And as Maddie says, you cannot just flash it. You must do it over a network. It is not possible to do. So when you look at this printer in a government atmosphere, which there's not a snowball's chance in hell the government's going to buy these things, but because they're nowhere near secure enough. But let's say they made the decision to buy one. They would never be able to update the firmware because government agencies and government contractors can't have internet-connected machines because you don't know what's going on. I have another printer that is a problem. Now, the print that it knocked off the bed, not the printer's fault. Not the printer's fault at all. But the fact that it failed to unload, we had to clear clog, and we had to remove PTFE on a printer that is less than 2 hours old. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. And I'm sorry. But it's not acceptable. So, John asked, do I have the SV06? I have 2 SV06s. And they, assuming... Am I back yet? Come on. I'm back. I'm back. Of course, I start talking, about another company and the stream goes down. It's going to go down again. I'm watching us drop packets. Can somebody please tweet at Spectrum and tell them this is a problem? Because, like, this is a problem. Chris Catlett, he's dropping packets again. Big Printer has it out for Grant. So many F's in the chat. Nothing ever goes my way, guys. Oh, Mr. Emendon says government can't because it's not UL listed. Yeah, I was talking about the SV06. Do you have a business account or a consumer? I have a consumer account because there is nothing special about their business accounts. Not with me. It's the same copper. It's the same modem. It's the same everything. It's all the same. It's all the same. I have so many pings in my own Discord. What the hell is going on? They don't prioritize business traffic out here because I am the last home on the line. There is no way to prioritize my traffic. And it's copper. So. And I'm not paying double. And the guarantee they offer for business internet is 99.9. It's a single 9. It's not even a reasonable guarantee. So. Yeah. Spectrum does not have contractual obligations. They have a force majeure clause as well as... They have plenty of clauses inside of their terms of service. So when I had Spectrum Business line here, it was the same. We had no differences. They said, no, sir. While your contract might state that, our terms of service states the opposite, and our terms of service goes above our contracts. It was a shit show. What is my Discord again? My Discord is available via Patreon, YouTube channel members, or the $10 PayPal tier. So yeah. Carl says, can you find some worse filament to test? I don't know what you're getting at here, bro. That's plenty fine filament. If I would go get my really nice filament, it wouldn't work in this machine. You know, because I use Jesse PLA. I use Jesse PLA. And that doesn't fit without using the Hydra. So, yeah. But yeah, this is in my garage. This is in my garage at home. But the business is registered to my house. So the business is my house as well. It's both. So, yeah, but yeah, 99.9% uptime for a business line. If you do the math on that, that's something like 3 days a year that it can be down. That's a ton of downtime, especially when you're a streamer like me and a content creator like me. And oh yeah, for those that really want to hate Spectrum, we don't have fiber. So I have 500 down, but only 20 up. So Chris Catlett says, I can try the Bambu filament one more time. Well, now it's loading and unloading fine, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Leo says, Grant is a common denominator here. Don't give up. You're too much fun to poke. Yeah, well, not happening. The print that came off the build plate is not the fault of the printer. Very clear here. This print that came off the build plate is not the fault of Bambu whatsoever. It is not the fault of Bambu. That is it coming off of the build plate. It was me not putting a brim on it. That happens. That is user error, 100% not on the company. But the printer not unloading and reloading filament properly is not okay. So, not going to happen today. Yeah, so Silver Bear, it is the 1.03. That's what it shipped with. So. Can you business claim a consumer account? I don't think so. Second Gen Ram says, you realize that a tall model with little feet needs a brim. You have 45 printers. Boy, aren't you friendly. I do, but you know what's funny? My Prussias don't need it. That's all. That's all. Daniel Cross says, we get fiber at home for free by a company for $35 a month with 100 by 300 up down, or $45 for a gig. I pay $75 a month for 500 down, 20 up, and it is my only option other than DSL. So it's not an option. It's the only option. It's a monopoly. Or let me be clear, it's an oligopoly, which is a legal monopoly. So 99.9% of 365 days. So it's 8 hours of downtime. Is that right? I guess so. Yeah, it would be. It would be a third of a day. Yeah. About 8 hours. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, well. 3D Monkey says, even Prushas need firmware updates. Ask me what firmware version my Prushas are on. Please, ask me what version my Prushas are on. I would love to tell you what they are on. Because it's 3.8.3. It is 3.8.3. I do not update the firmware on them. Why? Because they work. And as a business, I don't care about any of the new features that come in on that software. But again, this is a printer that is out of the box, that is having problems, and is not operating properly. I am not going to be doing anything more with this. This machine is likely going to go back. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. Kit, do you live in Pasco County too? Do you know that I live in Pasco County? Or are you the guy in Newport Richie and you changed your name? I don't know. 3D Mike says you don't even update software. I do update the slicers, but I don't update the Prusa firmware because it works. And I don't need to. I'm looking at going to 3.12, but right now we're not going to. Because also updating 9 printers just takes a long time, so I'm not going to bother doing it. Yeah. I don't know if Bambu is updating their stepper current in the firmware, and if they are, then there is a reason to update the firmware. But as someone that is getting a printer out of the box, the first step should not be connect the device with no security to an unlimited network. Like that's not the first step here. If it was able for me to flash it via an SD card, absolutely I would do that. Absolutely. But it can't. So I'm not. And I know that's going to upset people and they're going to say, oh, well, it's the firmware. I don't care. I don't care. Why? Because this is my experience. If yours is different, I'm happy for you. But, yeah. It failed to unload the orange filament properly. It failed to load the blue filament properly. It failed to unload the blue filament properly. And only after going into the machine again is it now able to properly load and unload. For now. I'm sorry. That to me is basically the thing. Right? That's the thing. 3D Monkey says print without the AMS and see if you get issues. No. I know the AMS is a set of problems for these machines because it adds more friction. But I'm not going to buy a machine with a $400 AMS and not use the AMS. I bought this machine for the AMS. If I can't use it, I can't use it. So. Sun Troll Campus has ever bought a GPS? No, I haven't. Actually, I haven't. Switzerland, beautiful. 311 because amber is the color of your energy. Haha, amber. I don't understand that. But why not want to troubleshoot it then? Because it's not my damn problem. If the AMS doesn't work, the whole thing goes back. I can't ship back the AMS on its own, so the whole thing can go back. This is my second printer from Bambu, and it is still having problems. And because of that, it's going back. I'm sorry. This printer has problems. There's nothing more that I'm going to do to it. I work too hard, and my time is too valuable to sit here and troubleshoot this machine. It did not work out of the box. I told Bambu I'm going to run it out of the box. If they wanted to have a printer sent to them first to verify, to update whatever to send to me, that's fine. But my stance, like any reviewer's stance, is to use what you are provided with out of the box and not go through all these other things. The out-of-box experience is what's important to me. It's a song reference. Okay, apparently it's a song reference. Never release on a firmware on a Friday and ship your product with a basic running firmware from start. Shipping with bad firmware out of the box is bad. Yeah. Super Kara says, troubleshooting a brand new printer. Why? Would you troubleshoot a brand new oven? No. You would tell the company to come and get it, which is what I'm going to tell Bambu. They can come and get it. It sucks. I hate it. I don't like it because I wanted this machine to be good. I wanted to like this machine. I wanted to eat humble pie, damn it. And yet I'm eating Grant Rants instead. So, here we are, guys. I got nothing else here. We have been streaming for, what, 3.5 hours? 2.5 hours? How much time? 3.5 hours. And have technically had 2 successful prints. We have had 4 total issues getting filament out of it and getting the machine to load filament. We got ourselves a problem. I am not going to be wasting any more of my time. I'm not. I'm not going to be wasting any more time with this company. I'm not going to be wasting any more time with this brand. I'm not going to be wasting any more of my precious time. And I got a meeting coming up in 10 minutes anyways. So we would be ending this stream here anyways, right? There's just no more time for me to troubleshoot. I've got a meeting coming up. Actually, I think it's with a fan. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's with a fan. Let me see. So now I'm curious. Yeah, it is. It's a fan from YouTube. So, Josh, if you're here, I'm going inside and I'll get on the meeting soon. So, that's it, guys. Like the stream, support us on Patreon and all that stuff. And if someone wants to give me $1,600 in the next 72 hours, that is the amount of time I will give so that we can fill this thing full of tannerite. Otherwise, it's going back to Bambu. I'm done. I've given this company enough of my time. I should be sending them a damn bill, but I'm not going to. I am done. I am sorry. I have tried. And since I did it live, you guys know, no BS. I'm not hiding behind cuts. I'm not hiding behind anything. I'm doing it live so you guys can see whatever struggle it is live. And I'm sorry that it turned out this way. I've even said I don't want this thing to be a damn lemon. But you win some, you lose some. But as it currently stands, I under no circumstances can recommend Bambu Lab as a company that you buy machines from. That is my personal experience. Your mileage may vary. But as far as I'm concerned, don't give these guys a dime of your money. Because you don't know if you're going to end up with a pile of problems or a pile of laughs. That's all I got for you guys. Hit the like button on your way out. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. And as always, keep making awesome. Just not with broken machines. See you later.